just have to buy a chat link. I'm just gonna check on my YouTube real quick, see if that stream's running. You can't see me on Twitch, but you can see me on YouTube. Let me check. Oh, it says I'm live on. It says I'm live on Twitch. Sorry about that. That was my check if we're live on. Let me check if I'm live on the show. All right, we're gonna. Are you able to hear me on the Twitch? I'm just gonna turn my volume. You can hear me. I can hear you. All right. We're going to go to the. We're gonna go to the screen. All right, testing, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Guys, we are
Testing.
here. We are here. Let me just check the audio real quick. You're probably gonna hear audio echo real quick because I'm just gonna check if everything's running.
No, I'm muted you so that the mic doesn't overlap on the voice. I'm
Yeah,
gonna first share this. Hold on a second.
no problem, no
Let
problem.
me share this screen.
I'm just gonna see if I can hear you real quick. Okay, I can hear you.
Copy
So I cut it
link.
down. You might hear echo right there, but I can hear you.
And let me go to the Discord. Hold on a second.
You're good. You're good.
Let me go to our server first. Let me share ours. Go. Something.
Yeah, just let me know when you're ready and we'll get started. Just let me know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let me put this on so that. So hello Twitch and YouTube. How are you all doing? I have joined the goated Dungeon Bash again with another unbiased podcast of the Dungeon Kish collaboration.
The Dinjin Kish podcast.
Yeah, so what we need to talk about here is basically uh, what are the things the community wants to see changing during the patch, since they're saying this is going to be the major update. Even though we have a lot of expectations, but we know we are going to get shit
Mm.
because the developers already said that there
We've
won't be much
we've been talking
system
about
changes.
this for ever since what season 2. We already knew since what Street Fighter 5 that every patch we're gonna get nerfed or we're not gonna get anything good.
No
So
system changes, no major system changes is going to be there. Like if we are
no,
expecting system changes, we won't get it.
I
That's what.
think most of us know that Capcom is way too scared to change the meta. They're scared to change the
Yeah,
meta, and
not only that, because it like they're like it's selling. Why change it? Because and and since they don't have any competition right now in the market, and apparently Marvel Tokpon was supposed to be the one, but we are hearing a very bad beta experiences from
a
players.
lot of
So
people were saying that. I've been keeping up with Button Check. Those of you that are familiar with Button Check know he covers
yeah,
all the topics from tournaments to all the type of gaming news. Sonic Fox in the beta, he called it one of the worst betas he's ever played.
there are lots
And
of people complaining about that. And so apparently Street Fighter is still gonna be the king of this generation citing
mm,
games. So Nakayama is like, why fix something that is not broke?
and
They're scared. Like, what if they try to change something too much and the Tekken 8 fiasco happens?
and I think
They're
that's
scared to
the
do that.
problem with big business because you want to bring in new players and there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. But the problem where you're going is you're caring more about the money than the actual players and what they say. So if you have most of your competitive player base telling you what needs to be changed, not telling you but asking you, giving you their feedback, and if every player including the competitive players are telling you the same thing what needs to be changed and you're too scared to do that, that is what is going to make it crumble. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, 100%. Because it's a whole corporate thing. Like, suppose if my business, I have a formula, right? I have a formula of a business that is making me profit after profit after profit. Why change it, right? Like, new players are joining in and everything, and like they want that. They don't want old heads to stick to the game. They want new player base. As simple as that. And that's why there was the introduction of modern controls. That's why there's an introduction of characters that's are so OP, but the game plan is so simple. Like, usually, what we see used to be like in Street Fighter. You see, legacy wise, the top tier characters were not easy to master and play like at the highest level. For example, when Akuma came in Street Fighter Five, he was absolutely broken, but he was very complicated to play and make it work. So, how many Akuma players did actually make him work? Only one, Tokido. Other than that, nobody even was ever like in top eight. I remember in any
Right.
majors.
Um,
It was only
speaking,
Tokide who was making Akuma work. Like
it's
the
true.
thing is, like in SF5, unless Luke and Poison showed up, the tournaments were a lot of varieties there. Like
Hmm.
there was, you won't see everybody had their own character specialist. Like if Punk was making do with Karin, but there was not 20 Karins in a tournament. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like you won't see too many Karins winning stuff, or there's one Laura that like what was the Adam. You won't see like 20 Lauras like oh like
Everybody
you have
was
to
practically playing
you have to
Laura
be
because of
really
IDOM.
good with your character, no matter how imbalanced or whatever the game was.
Hmm.
The thing with Street Fighter 5 was the better player always won, at least in overall, not if not the pro level, highest level, but at least just below that.
Right.
If you start from the top players to normal players to casuals, the better player in Street Fighter 5 will most of the time win. Like,
And going back to what you said, everybody, as soon as IDOM was making waves with Laura, everybody wanted to jump on Laura and, copy his
but nobody
playstyle.
could do it. Only Idom could do what Idom was doing with Laura.
He did,
You
he
know what
did.
I mean?
And
And then
and fast forward to Street Fighter 6, it's like we're seeing nothing but meta. But I mean, I don't mean to jump the gun, but Street Fighter 5, what did you see in Capcom Cup 9? It was nothing but Luke. And
yeah,
that was just showing you like, wow, he was not only broken, but I forgot which competitive player actually said it, but somebody said everybody should just have a pocket Luke. And
yeah.
that just showed you how
Till
pretty
Luke
much how
came,
busted he was.
because Luke was like the vision where Street Fighter 6 was going. They were showing like this is what you're gonna get in Street Fighter 6. Every character is gonna be unga bunga like bastard.
Coochie, what's up? Welcome, bro. Bro, the state of Street Fighter, you're right. It sucks. Back in season 1, you could already call it like, what is this? And just as another comrade of ours said, come season 2, everything just went downhill. It was meta, meta. Oh, you could just more and more BS characters came out. And, um, you know,
And community has a big problem here. Whenever a character drops, the community, especially our pros, they deserve what came to them. Well, my dropped. Oh, my sucks. She's so low tier. Blah blah blah. Look what happened.
that is the main problem I have right now. That's
Terry
one of
came.
my
Oh,
main
Terry
problems.
sucks. Terry sucks.
Yeah.
He needs blah 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 blah. Now what? Look what happened.
Because people just don't
They
want to
buffed
actually.
Terry.
They
Then
don't want to
Sagat
learn. They
came.
they don't want to
Yeah, and then
learn.
Sagat came. No, it's the pros. The pros were saying Sagat is meh. Like buff him, and they buffed him. And look what happened.
It's true.
Happened with three characters straight. Now they're doing it with Ingrid.
Yep.
We're gonna have a JP version 2 or my version 2 with Ingrid because they're gonna buff Ingrid because the community is crying about it.
Yep.
Like
If you guys look on Twitter, you can see all the people saying JP needs buff. There's actually, I wish I could pull it up. I'm gonna have to try to see what I can do to pull things up because I'm not tech savvy like that. But I want to pull up some tweets that somebody said JP is not good in this meta. He needs buffs. Like, how carried do you need to be in order for you to, you're just not helping yourself
yeah, let's
skill
let's
wise. Like, you're
the
carried
whole thing
you're
is we're
carried
not going
enough.
in into characters right now. We'll go into the system mechanics. So the main thing, like, why do we say like this game doesn't have a bad character?
Hmm.
This game doesn't have a bad character because it's a mechanics fighter.
It really
Every
is the
character
game
has
plays
access
the game plays
to
for you.
basically V-trigger from the start. Like every character has resources from the start,
Hmm.
and they keep getting resources like supers and all that stuff. You know what I mean?
I do.
So every character can do damage from the start. Like a round can go wrong any moment. Like bottom tier Lily eliminated top two players today. So like no character is basically bad in this game.
Right.
Any character can show up and do win a tournament.
Yeah.
You know,
And all
Lily
the
already
Lily, you
won
didn't
tournament.
see one person in the tournament chat. They were all silent once Lily started doing that to Mina's Blanca.
Yeah, like Mena's Blanca. Imagine it was some Tom Dick Harris Blanca. We would understand. You know, like.
Hmm.
But it was no Tom Dick Harry. It's the Evo champ. It's the best Blanca or the right now the best Street Fighter player on earth. That's Mena. And he got like bodied by a fucking
And it's what Coochie
Lily.
said right now. Coochie in the chat says, "How can you say how strong a character is after a week? Characters need time to get explored." Exactly, Coochie.
Exactly. They
Because
need tournament experience. They need to be represented in the highest level by the highest players, like the top players.
and
We haven't done it yet.
that's one of my pet peeves.
And
Like you have people day one saying this character's not good, and they don't even give the character even a week to even explore the character to find out like okay what you don't go into depth with the character, then after a week everybody's like, oh, this character's broken now, this character's broken now, and that's just how like that's how a lot of people are. Oh, they play the character for one day, they suck. Next thing you know, you see a competitive player playing them after like a week or two, and all of a sudden, oh my god, I didn't know this character was that strong, you know.
and they will do a buff that will break the game, and that's what happened.
Yeah, it's
When they nerfed JP, they were saying, "Oh, JP is unplayable now.
yeah,
Nobody's playing him anymore." Now look what happened.
exactly.
Capcom,
Like
you cannot blame
when
completely Capcom about the problems. The pros need to shove Mai up there and say they deserve a Mai. They deserved it.
exactly.
They brought it upon themselves.
Like
They just brought
it's
Terry Sagat upon themselves.
as soon as you need to use your brain to actually play, they want to say this character's no good. And I think that's the whole problem with Street Fighter 6. They don't want to learn. They just don't want to learn.
Yeah.
And that's just my take on it. They we have all these characters in the game. They just assume a character's weak like people want to cry about Akuma being too strong and he's a glass
You know
cannon.
what? He's supposed to be like people who were talking about Akuma being too strong never played other Street Fighters. These are all new blood that joined Street Fighter. Like because their game sucks, and
Mhm.
then they come in and like, oh, Akuma is too strong. The community that was complaining most about Akuma that joined Street Fighter because their game sucks is Tekken community
Mhm.
because they have Akuma PTSD,
Mhm.
or like people who just played Street Fighter 5 coming to Street Fighter 6. Oh,
Mhm.
Akuma is busted. They were just crying from the start because they never played Street Fighter 3 or 4. Akuma
Exactly.
has been that way from the start.
Exactly. Exactly. If they even played Street Fighter 5, they would know. And I'm just using this as an example. Between me and you, when we played together in Street Fighter 5, even though we had bad connection, I mean, it was just a netcode. It wasn't just it was a netcode. It wasn't just the netcode. It was everything about Street Fighter 5. But the thing, if you played Geef versus Akuma, everybody knows
You're fucked.
Akuma could
No, no. The thing
wax
is,
Geef.
was I doing it just to you? No, I was doing it to every fucking GIF of every rank. It's
Exactly.
all my on all my YouTube. Like I was doing this to a master rank GIF, to a diamond rank GIF, like same shit that I did to you because GIF
Yeah,
couldn't do
yeah,
nothing.
because we couldn't do anything. Anybody who has knowledge knows that if you did not have a DP for Demon Flip, you were gonna just have to eat it.
Yeah, you can just put in a vortex, and not only that, Akuma had lots of tools.
Exactly.
It was why the demon flip became so dangerous in Street Fighter Five.
Hmm.
Like if, the main thing with demon flip, we had options
We did
select
have
with
options.
demon flip. We could grab, we could just punch you, or we could cancel it into EX Zanko to
Hmm.
bait your DP,
Hmm.
all right, or do a slide, and like there's so many mix up options, or we might not just do demon flip. We can just do the karate chop forward HP that goes to if you're taking grab, I can just do that. And or I can just shimmy you because Akuma had god buttons
He
that we
did.
don't have. Akuma's buttons are super stubby in this game. We don't have a block string. Do you know Akuma doesn't have a block string? Like if I the Akuma's best drive rush option, every character gets the drive rush, then gets into a plus string. Akuma doesn't have it. Akuma is fake. You can just jab him out of it. But people just don't do it. You can just jab him out of every option select he has,
It's true.
like except medium punch to fireball, and you just block it, and then he's minus. Then he doesn't have any pressure. So like Akuma that cannot make you guess before when he just dropped, he
Mhm.
had a pressure
Mhm.
options. He had some situations going on, but they nerfed him. And let me tell you, when you see tournaments, how many players do you see do air fireball? And every time they do air fireball, they get clipped. Like the tools
Exactly.
Akuma has is useless.
Anybody, and this is probably just like I said, the best example. Only a foolish Akuma would use air fireball against Geef because he could just lariat you all day.
No, any character can
Any
do it.
character,
Like
yeah,
they can
yeah.
just like, dude, even the last rate, you didn't do anything. You're sitting there.
Mhm.
The air fireball is on your face. If you do a DP, it will whiff. It doesn't even trade. Even with the EX Zanko, like in Street Fighter 5, EX Zanko had armor on it. I'm burning meter, but EX Zanko even gets like clipped if you
Mhm.
just do a simple DP, not even EX DP, or an anti air, or air to air. Akuma loses to those options. So there, and we cannot demon flip cancel that. So we don't have no demon flip options. And
Mhm.
before, do you remember Akuma had EX demon flip combo?
Yeah,
Like if I
yeah.
hit you, I can carry you with an EX demon flip.
Mhm.
That doesn't work here.
It's true.
There's no demon flip combo here. So
And
like, what are
the
you
the
guys
thing about
crying about?
the thing about Street Fighter 6 is it's very like what's the word? It let's just it's just it carries you. Like my thing, I think everybody wants. I mean, there's multiple things everybody wants. For me, I would rather get rid of Drive Rush first
Oh,
instead.
we are gonna go there at that point in a bit. Like
Okay.
we're waiting for more people to join the stream
Hmm.
so they get to know what are the changes. Right now, we can just talk about characters. For
What would you
example,
say?
when
What would
Street
you
Fighter
say
dropped, no matter
the
whatever,
what
when
would?
the Shoto meta was running,
Hmm.
at least you will see many different types of characters. You know why Shoto meta was better?
Hmm.
Like it's still a Shoto meta, but it's not a Shoto meta. Like when Terry, sorry, when Ken and Akuma was like the meta character, at least every Shoto has a counter pick.
Hmm.
They had a counter pick. You can pick a Kami or a Jury or a Chen Li, and there's your counter pick,
Hmm.
right? But right now the metas don't have a counter pick. Like literally, the top five characters breaks the game. There is the Shoto meta never broke the game when Lu, Kakuma, Ken were like doing crazy shit. At least the Shotos will always have a weakness.
Hmm.
But now that Mai doesn't have a bad matchup, Terry doesn't have a bad matchup, Ed doesn't have a bad matchup,
Ed,
Blanca doesn't have a bad
there's
matchup. There's
more
no bad
Eds.
matchup for
Ed is
them.
really strong because he has the tool. He has really good tools. And even though he got nerfed, what like maybe 2 seasons ago, he's still a really strong character. And
Yeah.
obviously, people know that because Lashar. Um,
No, Lashard was playing Akuma and he was
mhm.
losing and then switched to
Yeah,
Ed. Look
he
what
was playing
happened.
Akuma first,
True.
and he just got off Akuma because he knows that Akuma just is a glass cannon, and against these heavy hitting characters are just gonna beat him in 2 touches. And um, as you said,
The thing with
his health
Akuma, you
is
have one punish counter
uh
and the
huh.
round is over.
Even somebody like Marissa, if she clips a punch counter on him, he's gonna eat so much damage even from Marissa. Like in my opinion, Marissa does probably way more. Well, I don't want to say way more. I think they're kind of even in the damage department. But Marissa can just two touch even Geef, and his health is like, where's my health going?
Yeah, exactly. Where's my health going?
Marissa's definitely a character that
Even
slept on.
Marisa can put a heart on GIF.
Yeah, she does
Major heart
because
on GIF.
what all they have to do, I'm telling you, every Marissa is just gonna match her string, and she could just bust through everything. Even Geef has like she has armor Geef should have, and she just has armor on everything, and Geef can't even really punish her on anything because if she throws out Gladius, we have to be careful. Not even Siberian Express, unless you're like far away from the screen. That's the only way you're gonna hit it. But you really have to be
Marisa is
careful.
just a replacement of Abigail. That's what I can say.
And Marissa's just a slept-on character. I don't really care what like 801 Strider says. She's a slept-on character. He actually was a Marissa player at first, but he went to Bison, and yeah, Marissa's just slept on. You run into Marissa, just prepare to get two touched, and just pray because all they have to do is throw out armor, boom. Unless you have Fireball and you know how to really catch Marissa on her mistakes, yeah, she just needs to two touch you.
Yeah, but the whole thing with those brain dead characters,
Hmm.
thank God they're low tier because there's counterplay to their things. There is no counterplay to Mai's EX fan. You can't do
There really
nothing.
isn't because she's just safe on everything. She throws fans, EX
No,
fans.
every time you will see a My player losing, they will just pop that EX fireball bounce, and you're at her mercy. You're in a guessing game. You guess. You guess for
She's nothing
life.
but guessing. It's like all she has to do throw fan,
Yeah,
boom. You're
you
either
guess for
gonna
life.
throw fans, tick
You
throw
guess for
fans
life.
grab, throw fans overhead, throw fans,
Do you
all of
do
it.
you remember on my stream for 30 minutes I fought this guy
Mm-hmm.
every time I tried 200 different approaches to find a way, like there should be an answer, right,
Mm-hmm.
on the EX fireball. No, then the very next day I clicked on a Punk stream, like players like Punk and like top tier Takayuchi, they're losing to the same thing that I was losing
Mm-hmm.
to. There's no answer to it. So
Mm-hmm.
that breaks the game. This type of characters just break the game. Like, why Lily did good against the Mai? Because Lily has that condo spire that
Mm-hmm.
doesn't do anything with the fan. The fan is useless versus it. So that's why. Like, it's very weird. A character like Lily, let me tell you why Lily is always put in low tier is because there's one thing.
Mm-hmm.
She's so boring and bland and uninspired character design.
Mm-hmm.
Nobody wants to play her. Like, why would you play a character that has no sauce?
I feel like if
You
they
know,
added T-Hawk back,
imagine if she was popular, we are fucked. Trust me, they will
well,
be. That
honestly,
character is very brain dead,
once in a while I do run into a Lily, and let me tell you, she just
and that matchup is bad for Zangief.
it's really bad. And I don't, like you said, like we all say, there's really no bad character in this game. But like you said, it's hard to know the Lily matchup because nobody really plays her, so
Nobody really plays her.
it's hard to get a
Like,
grasp
let me
on
tell
the
you,
matchup.
I face her once a month or once in 2 months. One Lily player shows up.
Hmm. I feel
Right.
like when you go into ranked right now, I mean, and I want to just say this real quick right now, like it's rank reset week, and the MR resets on Saturday. There's just a lot of players out here just wanting and dunning, and I honestly don't know why people do that. Why do they keep wanting and dunning on MR reset week? It's just like, well, even and here's the thing about MR reset week. You have people that maybe like at, let's just say they're at 1200 MR. Why are you wanting it dunning when you really don't have any MR to lose? I mean,
Exactly.
and it's like
Dude,
you.
let me tell you, on Dead Ace's channel, I had an argument with an 1100 MR review. Bro, 1100 MR.
Mhm.
I'm like, how do you get like, you're arguing your 1100 MR. Do you even know why the game is bad? Do you even understand? Then Dead Ace did like a replay check of on that guy. And dude, he was just mashing DI and doing fuck all, like doesn't have anti-air, nothing. There are people, there are people. Okay, so for you guys to know, this video, we are not those people who doesn't understand the game. There are people who just gets on the bandwagon. They're diamond or platinum or 1100 MR players, 1200, 1300 MR players. They will say, "Oh, the game is bad." Yes, because they're coping because they suck at the game.
Mhm.
They don't even know why the game is bad. 90%. Let me tell you, sorry to bust your bubbles. 80 to 90% people don't even know why the game is bad.
They really don't.
They just suck and they're coping the game is bad. All right?
I feel
Like,
like when you
let
got
me
people,
tell
if you're
you,
new to the
you
game,
know
you
why the
really need
game
to
is
know what
bad?
you're
You can
talking
talk
about.
to any pros and they will tell you will start losing more the better you get at the game.
Hmm. I think just the fact that this game is so easy to, it's easy to access and people just
No,
want
this
to.
game carries bad characters, bad
Exactly,
players.
it carries bad players. Like people jump in and don't ask me how somebody could be set at diamond
Not
one and
jumping. There's the mechanics carries bad players.
it
They
does.
don't need to think. Like, let me tell you, a mental bad player picks up Jury or DJ or M Bison and starts just no matter what you do, you cannot condition them and they're just drive rushing at you. What you gonna do?
See, the thing is about this game, as you said, the mechanics carry. You know when somebody doesn't have any type of footsies or neutral, when you have somebody just saying
Yeah.
fireball drivers, fireball drivers. Is it strong? Yes. But you can tell, like, here's what a bison's gonna do. A bison in Street Fighter 6 is just gonna do jab, jab, scissor kick, jab, jab, scissor kick. See, these
Or his
people,
drive rush is atrocious, man.
yeah,
It's
and
one of the toughest drive rush to take.
it really is. And another thing about, some of
Then
these,
Jamie will drive rush heavy punch you. Can't do nothing.
his Rekka is strong, and you have to guess because they can Rekka into grab, they can Rekka into DI. It's crazy. And
So there are characters with drive rush that has no answer. Like you cannot DI Jamie's drive rush options.
and
You will break
besides
your
Drive Rush,
armor.
Juri's dash has been strong since Street Fighter 4, and giving her still her dash is really good in Street Fighter 6, and giving her Drive Rush on top of what she can do makes her really strong.
No, they will
Juri's
say
Drive
Jury is
Rush
a
is
bad character.
Juri is a hard character to check. DJ's a hard character to check. I want to say Rashid is kind of hard to check.
Yeah, his
My
drive rush is fucked up.
my is hard to check, and
Oh, have you seen Reina's drive rush? That is gonna be a pain to deal
yeah,
with.
it's really strong. And not looking forward to them. Not looking forward to that matchup. To tell you the truth,
And everybody's grandma is gonna play that
the
character.
the only character I'm really interested to see in season 4 is Arjun. Other than that, I'm not interested in Yasmin,
Yeah, I
Bosch,
really wanna see what that character is gonna be like.
or
I
Tifa.
really and dude, we're crying about Mai. They will nerf Mai, and then there will be a Tifa problem. You know,
Oh yeah,
and
there.
Tifa,
Tifa's gonna be broke. Tifa, she has something called materia, and I think she's
dude, I
basically
play Final Fantasy.
she's gonna.
Like I think I play Final Fantasy more than Street Fighter. All right, I have played every like AAA Final Fantasy
Mhm.
games, and right now, I'm replaying Final Fantasy Rebirth. So, like, that's my favorite game of all time. By the way, Final
she's
Fantasy
she's
Seven.
gonna be strong. That there's no doubt about
So
that.
if you want to talk about Tifa, trust me, if they give what Tifa can do, she's gonna have air combos. She's gonna have she's gonna fuck you. It's like trust me, Tifa is gonna mid screen air juggle you into air combo into corner
I
carry
know
into
she's gonna
if
be ridiculous.
if they give her the chi attack, we are fucked. It's like an orb,
Mm.
like 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 what you call that? Ed's level 2 is like an
Uh.
orb that sucks you in towards you
Oh,
and it's gonna be a
like
block
a
string.
void.
We are fucked. If they give her the guardian spirits like the summons, imagine a giant on the
We
screen like she has a puppet type thing in
we
the
know
middle.
she's gonna be all types of busted. I'm not looking forward to it, but
She
we'll.
will have dive kick. She will have every fucking options there is and more. You know, she'll be like Cammy with fireball options and
Oh, I believe it.
God knows
I'm not
what.
looking forward to Yasmin because
And
her
level 2 is gonna be
boomerang.
busted. God knows what install level 2 or what summon she's gonna do.
She's gonna be like Jamie but worse.
No, she's gonna be Jamie, Cammy, Jury mixed with fireball options. And
I'm not looking. That's why they're saving her for last because they know she's gonna be broken.
so, anyways, I think it's about time we get to the real point of the video, the changes we want to see. Let me do my let me do my intro first. Let
All
me
right, go
give me
ahead.
a second.
No problem. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for coming about in the
Hello,
stream. Welcome,
YouTube.
welcome.
Today we're back with another video, and this is a different sort of video. The video is the changes we want to see in this season patch, even though we won't get it because we don't expect any major system changes. But still, we need to talk about the changes. At least I want to see, and we want to see in the Street Fighter 6 community that we deserve because we've been supporting this game left and right. It has the it's number one fighting game in the universe right now, but the developers are too scared to make a change. But we need to voice it out, and that's why this video is out there. So, without further ado, we are gonna start the changes we want to see. And by the way, this is not only my opinion. I've been researching on major channels and asking top players what are the changes you want to see. So it's a culmination of Twitter polls and top players' thoughts on, and we agree or disagree. That's how I have collected research the data. So the first thing I want to say is we got enough throw loops.
Definitely.
This throw loop thingy needs to go. Throw loop is the sole reason that the whole problem. This is stupid. Throw loop is stupid. What
Very.
is this? Now, if you try to take the throw loop, I can just shimmy, and then half of your health is gone, like in the corner. And yes, throw loops needs to go. And another big thing that needs to nerf with throw loop is the damage that does punish counter grab. Or when you are parrying, when you parry, they're parrying and you grab, you eat a chunk of damage. Like overall grab damage needs to be nerfed. What
Mhm.
do you think?
I agree with all that. I think throw loops, not only has throw loops been a problem since the very beginning, but Capcom in the recent patch said, "Hey, let's buff throw loops because they shouldn't be." They apparently they wanted to say people were scared to go for grabs, so they buffed throw loops. Now everybody wants
Yeah.
to be a fake grappler because now in every match, everybody just wants to say, "Oh, look at me, I'm gonna walk up and grab. Oh, look at me, I'm gonna just do this and grab." So it's everybody just wants to play like a grappler, and I think throw loops have definitely turned people into scrubs.
Solo's gonna go. And I want like 50% scaling on a pair when you parry counter it and grab it. It's a punish counter grab. It shouldn't be there. It should be removed. Every punish counter grab, unless you're grabbing on a super or anything, the punish counter grab, like when you're parrying, trying to parry, and they grab you, and you eat like a chunk of damage, that shouldn't be the case. It should be scaled to 50%. Every grab damage needs to be cut down to 50%.
I
So
agree.
it'll, like, even if you keep throw loop, then at least nerf the damage.
I feel
Because
that with the buff to throw loops, people just have become outright. I mean, let's look at my for example is probably the biggest example I can probably come to mind.
exactly, you're gonna try to perfect parry her options, and then you get a eat a punish counter grab, and you're dead.
Yeah,
Like, dude, punish counter grab shouldn't be a thing. First, remove that shit.
please remove
Or
it.
punish counter grab can be a thing. Overall nerf grab damage. If you're parrying and you're getting grabbed, still there should be like first of all, cut grab damage to 50% less. And when you're doing punish counter grab, add 10% more. Like right now, the amount of damage it's doing, it shouldn't be
It
like
should it
a
should
grab should do
definitely be
little, only like little damage. Like a grab should not do
it
more
should
than
be
that.
scaled
That
like they
that
do DIs. Like if you do DI, your combo is going to be
exactly,
scaled.
exactly.
So what you said is
Perfect. No,
100%
the
true.
grab damage, there shouldn't be any punishment of grab damage. Simple on
Mhm.
parries. Simple as that. And nerf grab damage overall.
I
But
agree.
fucking overall nerf grab damage. It shouldn't be there.
People just get away with It has
Why would a simple thing, why would a simple strategy reward a player this much? For
it,
parrying?
it just makes no sense, and I think this is
That's
where
what makes Troll Loop so strong.
yeah, and
Like if you see,
that's
grapplers
what
are getting
everybody
more
goes for
grapple than
nowadays.
grapplers.
Everybody wants to be a pseudo grappler, and it's like I'm gonna upload a match later, and I want you guys to see it. But I'm gonna upload that video later, and you guys can watch that later. It's me versus a Jamie, and I want you guys to see what happened. But in the case of throw loops, they definitely need to have the damage nerfed, and it just shouldn't be as strong
Mhm.
as it is right now.
Overall throws damage needs to be nerfed. And
It does.
punish counter grab shouldn't be a thing. And when you're parrying, trying to perfect parry opponent's pressure and get grabbed, you shouldn't lose that. There should be scaling to that. This is a 50% less damage than they're doing right now. It should be that first. So it doesn't reward bad players. A bad player can pick up a character that has stick
Mhm.
throw or
That's very true.
bait throw situation. That's what makes throw loop so strong.
Mhm.
They're gonna nerf that throw loop thing. They're gonna nerf grab damage. Why? Simple move like grab. No game. It's not even a command grab.
Right.
No game, fighting game ever gives grabs this type of damage, man. This is
It's very
stupid.
true. It really
This is
is.
stupid.
The I want your
All
opinion
right,
on
and
this. Um, so this has been something that's been an ongoing topic since this game freaking released. I want your opinion. And we know this is probably never going to
yeah.
happen because it's Street Fighter 6. Now, here's the thing I always see across Twitter and across other streams. I have a lot of people that complain. Okay, we all know Dry Rush is just you skip neutral. I think if you're a veteran player, you know Dry Rush is ridiculous. I think if you're a veteran player, you know Dry Rush. DI is
Hello.
scrubby. I think it should have remained like it was in Street Fighter 4, like a focus attack, a focus.
Engineer lagging suddenly. Hold on a second.
Yeah, I see it lagging too right now. It just cut off on me too. I'm
All right,
sorry.
you're fine
Sorry, guys.
now.
We're having some technical difficulty. I apologize,
And
guys.
we're back. We're back.
Okay. But
So
if you had to say which one you
Drive
would,
Impact should, but they're never gonna change it because it's Mechanics Fighter.
yeah. And I think that's the downfall of what Street Fighter 6 is because everything's connected. So it's if they are gonna change it, it's gonna be difficult because everything's connected and the characters are connected to what the system is right now. So I really I don't know how they're gonna change it if they ever will change it, but I think that's gonna be one of the hardest things about Street Fighter 6 for them to change because everything's just connected
Yeah.
and the whole game as a whole is gonna have to
No, they
change.
have to redo the whole thing, and they're never gonna do that.
Yeah, it's gonna be
They're
very
never
hard,
gonna do
and
that.
whether they add something or whatever they're gonna do, something has to change. Um, it's just gonna be difficult at the end of the day, but I hear a lot of people complaining about Drive Impact because they're saying, "Oh, you can't react to it." I always try to tell people DI is scrubby, but if you're not ready for it, then it's gonna get you.
But overall, DI is scrubby. It's
It
just a
is
stupid
scrubby, but
mechanic.
I always tell people like if you're backed into the corner, you need to always be ready for DI. You can't just say, "Oh, I can't react to it." At any point in any time, especially in the corner, you always gotta expect DI. Like, okay, you're in the corner. What are they gonna do?
And they even buffed DI. That's what I was about to say. That was one of my biggest point is,
Right.
do you know you cannot EXDP DIs no more?
I
Like,
actually did not
dude,
know that, but then again, I don't
what
play a
was
show.
Capcom thinking? Yeah,
I don't.
exactly. Do you
I
know
didn't know
you
that.
cannot EXDP Drive Impact? Armor moves do not get EXDP'd. It armors through it,
Wow.
and you die.
Wow. So
Exactly.
it eats a EXDP. That's crazy.
Yeah. So they in fact buff Drive Impact.
That's
That
crazy.
shit needs to be reverted back. That shit needs to reverted back for real, for real.
If
And
I
then there,
if DI could be like DI, I wish it would have stayed like Street Fighter 4. I mean, it is kind of scrubby,
no, it's
but
never gonna be like Street Fighter 4. That
it's
focus
not. It's
attack and
not. It's not.
DI is total different concept overall. It looks the same.
Hmm.
It's not at all the same thing.
Right.
Like, you
Right.
know what I mean?
Yeah. But what would you say the overall? What would you say about Drive Rush? Would you say about Drive Rush right
We
now?
are
Like.
going there at the end. Drive Rush is a big topic that needs a lot of time to describe.
Hmm.
I want to talk about it. But next, what I want to say is perfect parry anti-air gotta go.
Perfect pair anti-air. That's definitely
You can Punk hates it, everybody hates it. It's the most scrubby thing You don't have a good anti-air, but you can just perfect parry a jump is the most stupid thing in the world. Why would you be rewarded for being a bad player? Like, it's like, why?
Um,
You have anti-air options, just anti-air that shit.
right.
Perfect parry,
Yeah.
anti-air, you're already parrying it.
You
So
know,
perfect parry, anti-air gotta go.
people, you know what? I don't know how often it happens at high level, but I think maybe across all, whether you're low level, high level, I think people will do it here and there. I think it's just like a flex thing when they want to try to perfect parry a jump in, but
No, and there's cheats, and the cheats are using that shit constantly. Let me tell you something. For example, you're playing GIF, right?
right.
You're constantly being fireballed at.
Hmm.
Huh.
Yeah.
Now that character has a DP, right? Every
Hmm.
fireball character has a DP.
Hmm.
All characters has DP, right?
Yeah.
Walk back, walk back. Now you finally got a good jump read and a good jump in on a hard read, and the last second he's perfect pairing and getting rewarded for his mistake for throwing a bad fireball. Do you like that?
No, there's one, I mean, what I
If
do,
his DP is good, he can DP it. That needs skill to react
you
to a
do,
hard
and
read fireball.
I mean,
That's what should reward you,
you've seen how
not
many,
oh a panic button. A panic
hmm
button that is a perfect parry anti-air.
you've seen how many
That
people I've robbed
you
trying to
threw a
do
bad
a,
fireball
yeah,
against a good player who read your bad fireball, jumped in, who had a like 30 seconds you've been zoning with a JP or a Mai or whatever. Now you don't have a good DP game because you suck,
my,
but
I have a
you're gonna
comrade that
perfect parry.
he always says this, and it holds true. If you can just DP it, of course, and like you said, you suck if you don't have any DP game because if you're just sitting there trying to
Or
perfect,
anti-air.
yeah, if you just anti-error. So me being a Geef player, if I see you doing that, okay, if you perfect parry me in my, like if I jump and you perfect parry me like twice, I'm like, okay, you just showed me that I gotta pretty much empty jump SPD you, and that's why people get mad because it's like just anti-air. And that's what one of my comments. Shout out to my man Brooklyn Knight, aka Phantom Pain. He always, every time he faces a Geef, he always says DP because if you don't DP, what's gonna happen? You're gonna eat an empty jump SPD.
Yeah, simple as that. And not all that overall, if your anti-air game is bad, you're supposed to be punished. But a perfect parry, a panic button,
Hmm.
gets you a perfect parry.
I
And the player who the better player with the better option select loses to that
hmm
shit. That's what makes the game so scrubby.
it, it, it,
So
it,
perfect parry, anti-air, it's okay. It's okay to have perfect parry, anti-air options on special moves like a dive kick or a air fireball or whatever, or a demon flip palm or whatever. Those special moves can be. It's okay to do perfect parry, anti-air
I
because
just
those are
want to.
special
I
moves.
think Perfect
But
Parry was
a
just,
jump in button,
yeah.
perfect parry, anti-air, gotta go.
I just honestly think Perfect Parry was just a flex mechanic. Like, ooh, look at me, I'm gonna Perfect Parry you. To me, I feel like it was just a.
No, man, that can change the dimension of the game. Because when you puff up you gain meter,
Hmm.
imagine your meter is very low.
Hmm.
You're on a pressure situation, and then you perfect parry. First of all, you're getting your meter back.
Hmm.
Second of all, it's your turn, and there you're hitting your opponent and doing some damage along with meter back. Perfect parry is an overall, like, in this game, it's needed, but it should not reward perfect parry anti. Perfect parry
There's
anti
just
is the
there's.
easiest
I mean, the
thing
game
to
as a
do. Is
whole, it just, as we said earlier, this whole game rewards bad players. It just rewards bad players all
exactly,
around. And Perfect Parry, I think, is just a flex mechanic. They're just gonna say, "Ooh, look at me, I pressed parry," and they're gonna sit there, right? And then they'll be like, "Oh, look at me, I perfect parried you." And if you have it, that's
exactly.
fine. But I think it's just a flex. I don't really think it's needed. It does need to go, and that's pretty much it.
The next thing, it's my personal. It's not. It's my personal preference. I don't know you're gonna agree with it or not. Every neutral skip move should be -4 on block. Like, why would
I
you be? Because, for example, I threw a fireball, right?
mhm
And Hazan Shu or spin knuckle, or a
Yo,
dive
Fonty,
kick.
what's good, Fonty? Welcome in, dude. We're just going over something. We're going over what we want to see changed. I mean, obviously the patches are going to bring system changes. But these are just some of the changes that you want to see.
Yeah, or a dive kick, or a EX Psycho Crusher,
Mhm.
or a Condo Spire,
Mhm.
or whatever that skips neutral. On block should be -4, or at least be -3. Like, it should not be plus, because the rewards you get for doing those like moves, neutral skip move,
Mhm.
is very high. So why would you? Because you're getting a punish counter on a neutral skip move, and you're getting a lot of damage. Why would a move that's the scrubbiest shit on earth completely eradicates your neutral game with a game with drive rush? Why neutral skip moves are like, for example, like, was that Kimberly's slide? Why would that slide be safe on block? Every slide should be like Blanca slide. High risk, high reward. Every slide should be nerfed. Every slide should be -10, in my opinion. Because you are just.
Fonty says I agree with perfect parry. Anti-air needs to be removed, but then if that's the case, perfect parry should be removed in general.
No, Perfect Parry, Perfect Parry on blockchain is a total different concept here.
Yo, big
Perfect
boy,
Parry
welcome in,
anti-air
bro.
is what? You're just taking a
Welcome
jump
in,
in with a
everyone.
game with anti-airs. Every character has anti-air.
Yeah.
Every character has anti-air. So why would you be rewarded for like I said, especially fireball characters?
Mhm.
I'm throwing booms after booms at you. I had a hard rate, and you suck on your anti-air, and then like you're perfect parrying it, and you're gonna get rewarded. That makes no sense.
It just rewards bad players, and at the end of the day, this is Street Fighter 6. Will we see any type of big changes? We don't know. Only time will tell. Will this game even last till what? They want it to last 6 more years, so this is gonna last until what? 2032? I don't think this game is gonna last that long if they don't change the game. DLC and
I
just
won't be
balance
surprised if after
patches.
the next 4 DLCs they just call it a
I
day.
think they're gonna have to call
I
it
won't be
because
surprised.
this game, just DLCs and balance patches alone, are not gonna save this game. It's the same stuff when you get on. This player gets away with this player gets away with that. They need to change it because even Dragon Ball Fighters changed the whole game. Like when I was playing Dragon Ball Fighters, and when the comrades I know that were playing Dragon Ball Fighters, when C assist and everything else came out in that game, it changed everything about that game. But it's not about what they had in that game. The whole point is that when they made a big change in that game, it shook everything up, and it brought everybody back.
Exactly. And
Togi
Capcom
and
won't do it
Zay
now
was
because
good,
since the player base is
comrades.
still there, the tournament numbers are there, but it will start to do it. They need a competition. Problem with Capcom right now, the Street Fighter, they don't have a competition. They do not have a competition.
It,
That's the biggest
it's very
problem
true,
right
very
now.
true. Fonty says perfect parry animation needs to be scaled back. We were actually touching on that, Fonty. It
Yeah,
needs to be scaled. We were talking like it's like DI. When you
we
hit a
already talked about
DI,
it.
when you do a combo from DI, it gets scaled. So we were also talking about how perfect parry should be like that. Like your combo should be scaled. And
It does scale. It does scale now,
yeah, it
but
does. It does.
perfect parry should not do anything. That you perfect parried, your turn, but opponent should be able to block after it. Like, okay, you perfect parry, his turn is over. But perfect parry should not revert to a level 3 and you die.
I feel like if they change this game as a whole, then you'd have a lot of people like some of the OGs come back. I think a lot of the OGs like you looked at the demographic, 75% alone are new players.
Yeah, you will see better players are winning. You'll see better players start winning.
You
You know?
will like when you watch tournaments, you're seeing giant upsets because you know there's
Better players are losing to BS.
yeah, I mean look at those of you that have been watching, that have watched Street Fighter 6 tournaments before. You see some of the best players around.
Imagine Punk getting out on day one.
He got
Oh,
emotional, and I was like, man, it sucks to see Punk. get
No, but
eliminated.
Punk needs to stop throwing excuses as well. Everybody's playing in the same setup.
But you know what's different this time is that even Mena and Nephew and a lot of other people are
Yes.
behind him. So it's he has made excuses in the past, there's no doubt, but I think this time it really is a thing where
Uh,
it needs to be looked into. But at
yeah,
this
they were saying
point,
some player two setups were bad, worse than player one.
who the F is
Like
Mickey? Dude, Mickey, he was in a couple tournaments. He made big waves, dude. He actually didn't he eliminate Mena in a couple tournaments back? I think Mickey actually eliminated
probably.
Mena. Guess wrong twice. You're in the corner now. You're dead. Exactly. That's the guy in the nutshell, Togi. That's the guy in the nutshell. He touches you. He touches you once. You're already in the corner. He throws out standing medium punch. You're done for. You get burned out. You try to reversal, he's gonna read it. So Sagat, that's Sagat in the nutshell.
So I'm saying that Mickey is a new upcoming player, young blood, and he's been making waves, eliminating big
Hmm.
names
Yeah, and
in every tournament.
it's gonna
He's a bane to big players.
he's a new blood, and he definitely has made waves, and it's gonna get serious tomorrow because it's top 16 tomorrow, I believe. And
Yeah.
there's only one. I don't know if there's any Akumas left. I know there's only one Geef left. The rest are pretty much my.
I don't think if Lesher picks Akuma, then or else, but Lesher is playing Ed right now. I don't know if there's any
Yeah, I
Akuma
think
left.
Lashar's gonna stick with it because thought he was
Yeah.
gonna go Akuma, but
You have $1 million online on
yeah,
hand. You don't want to play a 9K character in this
yeah,
game when there's mice everywhere.
yeah. And it's gonna be interesting tomorrow. I could kind of tune in when I'm at work, but I caught like the end. I missed some of the good matches. Like I missed Itazan. I missed Daigo versus Mina again. I can go back and watch it, but it just sucks that to miss it like right when it's on there. But it's oh yeah, Lashar's always been it. I mean, he's crazy with that. Will he take it this time? We can only see what's gonna happen tomorrow. It's either Lashar or
Yeah.
Minna. Minna's the guy to beat, man. I mean, he's always been a good player, and are they gonna nerf Blanca this time around? We don't know. We don't know. Who they're gonna
No.
nerf, who they're gonna buff, we don't know. I honestly don't think they're gonna touch Blanca.
Nah, because the thing is, not much people playing Blanca, so they want to
Yeah.
keep that Blanca map thingy because
Um.
that creates a variation in
Mhm.
tournaments. Might get some nerfs here and there,
Mhm.
might get some buffs here and there. You never know with Capcom, you know. All right, so
Um. What
the
else?
next
What
thing
else
I
do you
really
think?
want to touch on is the inputs of this game. They really gotta fix the inputs of this game,
Very, very
especially
much.
especially you see even a player like Kosa lost grand finals because he was trying to buffer something and level 2 came out. First of all, I have a suggestion.
Mhm.
Every super move should have two button inputs. Like you have should have an option in the option select where you go there and the super inputs should be a two button input. Or you
Mhm.
can toggle it on or off, up to you. For example, I play a DP character, right?
Mhm.
It overlaps at times. Like I have, I'm sure you can, but level 1 is coming out instead. And because the problem is in Street Fighter 6, the
Kano,
input
what's good, comrade?
linger. The inputs linger. When you're already putting an input, it stays there and
Mhm.
it reads. It doesn't instantly go away. Even if you have turned off all the negative edge and everything, it still keeps on reading the input. So if
Mhm.
you're dashing up doing a fireball, a DP comes out or a super comes out. Like the super moves shouldn't be overlapping. So just make it like a two button
Yeah,
input. Like
input readers, the fact that the input errors in this game is really bad, and it's been bad since like day one. Like you could be doing something and it gives you like a whole nother button. And when you
So
do,
misinputs won't happen. Misinputs won't happen. You're getting your DP, you're getting your DP. It doesn't overlap. Like
hey, thank you,
that's the
Fonte, for
main
shouting out.
main
Shout
thing.
out my peoples up in here. Thank you guys. Thank you for shouting out the peoples up in here. Yeah, like you said, the input reader is really bad, and it never really was fixed in this game. Like you could be doing this input, and a lot of the streamers are saying they went for this button and it gave you something totally different. It really is a problem that they need to fix. In the input reader in this game is really bad.
Inputs need to be fixed. Then I want better matchmaking. I want region lock removed. Dude,
Why
like
they added that? I honestly don't know why they added that in the
when the
first place.
game came, before the region lock, you and I could play flawless, remember?
I do remember. We only had like even at 2 frame rollback, and we had 2 frame rollback, but even then we still were able to play pretty
Yeah.
well. Like
But I'm in Philippines, you're in USA, two frame rollback is
yeah,
normal.
hmm
But it was super playable.
it was really playable. Yeah.
Super playable. Now we can't even play. Region lock needs to be gone. The matchmaking should be ping wise. Matchmaking shouldn't be region lock. Like for example, if you see Dead Ace, he's constantly getting bad ping, bad net code. This is region lock. It
hmm
should match you with a better ping. It should be ping wise, not region lock. Remove that
Maybe that could be
stupid
something
thing. You know
that could be something maybe they could look into in the future. But I when they added that, it really did make
that
it
needs
bad.
to change. They
Even
need to go back to the when the game released. Like, come on,
even
why is there
watching
region lock?
even watching Dead Ace play, the he only has so many people he could play against because of the region he's in. So yeah, region lock
Oh my god!
was a bad choice to add in this game. Welcome in everybody. Shout
Now,
outs to everybody in the stream. Hope you all are doing well on this Thursday, guys. Thank you for tuning in. We're just doing a podcast today, and the patch does happen. Um, well, we get
even though we
MR.
don't expect nothing,
We don't expect anything. MR reset starts on Saturday, but the patch won't drop until the 3rd. So we're just giving our opinions of what we want to see changed. We want to get all of our things out before everything happens, and we don't have any big expectations. It's gonna be Street Fighter 6, but whatever happens happens, and we move on. We move on from there.
now we are going to address the biggest problem of the game: drive rush.
Yes, remove it,
You
please.
know what is the problem with drive rush? Drive rush is not the big problem. The big problem with drive rush is the risk reward.
Mhm.
Your risk is too low and your reward is too high on drivers. That is the biggest problem. Let me tell you why. For example, I'm drive rushing
Mhm.
towards you.
Mhm.
If you take the drive rush, your button one, you don't get a punish counter. You get just a normal counter.
Mhm.
And you don't get to do much damage. But if my drive rush wins and you're trying to take it, I get a full punish counter
Mhm.
into a kill combo. This is what
The
makes Drive
Drive
Rush the
Rush.
biggest crabby thing. And you can special cancel
Mhm.
that can give you a punish counter if you're trying to take Drive Rush. This
Dri-
whole thing creates the
the
situation of a parry. Oh, you're gonna parry it, I'm gonna grab you. If you're gonna do
Mhm.
this. And this whole risk reward is so low. Because if you're taking Drive Rush, I should not get the attacker should not get punish counter, while the person who's taking it, the defender, should get punish counter
Mhm.
for stopping your drive rush options. But it's the opposite. That's why the game has become so much gotcha. What do you guys and chat think
What do you guys
about it?
think? What do you guys think? What are your thoughts? My thoughts on Drive Rush is exactly what you said. I think the point is like when people want to call one character a casino character, this whole game is a casino. Because one of the strongest things that make Drive Rush really strong is that you could do Drive Rush, Fireball into Drive Rush, and then you're put in a whole guessing game. And
Not only fiber, the YOLO drive rush. So like there are characters with YOLO drive rush you cannot take, dude. Like good luck on an okay situation of M Bison drive rushing at you and do something about it
oh,
if you don't have any
I
expertise.
probably have one of the worst rates against trying to like check Bison on Oki.
Yeah,
His drive rush
exactly.
is fast. Jury is really good. Good luck teching Jury. Good luck teching DJ. Good luck teching Mai. Good luck teching Rashid. Who else? Maybe Aki as
Good
well.
luck taking Jamie.
Jamie. Oh my god, I hate fighting Jamie. I his
All they
rec.
do is drive rush HP, drive rush HP, drive rush HP.
Yep.
That's all they do.
Yep. Jamie's very strong. Kimberly's really strong, and I think just with the Jarvish alone is what makes those characters really hard to deal with because there's just so many options they have, and Jar.
Sticking to the point, the risk reward for drive
Yeah,
rush is just
risk
stupid.
reward
That is to go.
is too great. It's too great. But it's Street Fighter
And
6.
YOLO drive rush should cost at least 1.5 bar, not 1 bar. No way it should
And
be
that's what
1 bar.
everybody wants
Like
right now.
minimum 1.5 bar.
People want Drive Rush, raw Drive Rush to cost more, and that would make people think think more when they just want to throw it out. It shouldn't just cost 1 bar. It should cost, I don't know, even if it, I mean,
More than 1 bar. Whatever
it
it is, more than 1 bar.
more than
I
one bar.
know
Even if
they're
it was
like
2 bars, that would.
games, the game revolves around drive rush. It will never be 2 bar, but at least 1.5 bar.
Mhm.
Because by the time you drive rush at an opponent and they blocked it or
Mhm.
they got hit, you're getting your drive meter back just for existing. Just for
Yeah.
existing.
On paper, when they
So
were
that
doing
that
this,
that
it
makes no
looked.
sense to me.
On paper, to them, it looked. Oh, we're making a new mechanic, and let's try it out. And now it's just scrubby. You took away footsies, fundamentals. You don't really need to think with it. It's very strong. And I think on paper, when they said, "Oh, let's do Fireball in the Drive Rush," they said, "Hey, it looks good
Yeah.
on paper," but at the end of the day, they didn't really think how strong it was going to be. So if they changed it, it would make things so much different.
And that's the biggest elephant in the room. Another big elephant in the room is we need to have better options in burnout. Like it's literally a checkmate situation. There are times I've lost and I've seen people lose so many times with like 80% health lead,
Mhm.
got burnout,
Mhm.
and the better player died because they're in burnout. You literally, there are some characters you can't do nothing against them, and let me tell you why. You're blocking while you're pushing back towards the wall on burnout. That needs to go. The pushback on block on normals that is pushing towards you in the wall, and that will give you to that DI situation. That's stupid. The drive burnout situation
Mhm.
should be buffed a bit. There should be at least a defensive option.
A defensive
Like if I
option.
want to burn a meter, suppose I have a super meter, right?
Mhm.
I have 3 super meters. At least they may do drive reversal, burn out 1 super meter. Like cost me 1 super meter. You might just lose the game because you're burnout.
And
What you gonna do against
you're not the first
Ryu?
person
You can't
to
do
say
nothing.
that there should be a mechanic on Burnout, but how would you do it though? Like you say you would add a reversal option in
First of
Burnout,
all, I will decrease the pushback on block. Suppose
decrease
I'm
the
blocking, right?
right.
So the
So reduce the
normals, there are many characters that will just keep pushing you back towards the wall. Just normal, doing normal, and you'll be by the end of some strings you're at the wall, and now you're in the mercy. What you're gonna do? They're gonna just DI you, or they can bait your super or whatever, and you're dead. You
well,
have 80% health left, and they have a pixel bar,
there is a
but a full
rumor.
drive meter.
There is a rumor in maybe sometime next year that there's going to be a major change, and that could be one of the changes that might come along.
Yeah,
That
the pushback.
they could do something
Secondly,
for
like
burnout.
we should have like a something like like remember we had this mechanism in Street Fighter 5 they introduced in the end, the V reverse, right?
Hmm.
No, what was that? The thing that you go blue. What do you call that?
It was V reversal.
No, it wasn't V reversal. It was something else.
Um.
Like you go blue and then like you burn one V trigger meter, right? Something like that. So for
Um.
me, like at least give us something defensive that okay, I'm gonna use my super. I have a super bar, right?
Mhm.
and I have a super meter, I will burn
Oh
that,
wait,
and it
was
will
it a V shift you're talking about?
V shift, exactly, exactly, something like that. Like, okay, I have a super meter. Now I have a choice in burnout to do a V shift type situation, something a mechanic like that, a defensive option. Because why would a better player with 80% health lead lose to a guy who has pixel bar left, life left, to because just because you burned out? We burned out because we opened you up.
Mhm.
Of course, when you open you up, some characters are meta hungry to get that damage.
Mhm.
Now you're like losing, but just because I'm burnout,
Mhm.
you're winning. This it makes no sense. Corner to corner as a block and then drive impact and you dead. That makes no sense to me. So there should be a defensive
Um.
option. The pushback's gotta go. Like it should be decreased. The pushback. Like, if you're near the corner, it's fine. If not, like why there's a pushback? If you're blocking a drive
Oh yeah,
impact, there's already a pushback.
Fontaine mentioned it right now. It's V shift. Yeah. I think what I mean it's hard because a lot of people would argue, and I think this is a 50-50 situation. A lot of people would say it's your fault if you go into burnout, and other people would
No,
say,
why would it be okay? For example, you're playing up you're playing versus somebody.
mhm,
No matter what it is a drive game, drive meter
mhm,
game, right? The game
mhm.
revolves around it. What you're gonna do with a player, that motherfucker is on modern control and just turtling you all day. What you gonna do?
You really can't do anything. Like even
Exactly. So when you get in, you're gonna use your meter to get the major damage on him. Innit?
yeah.
So you have to burn your meter. So
Mhm,
how come the better player like and then I have 80% health lead
mhm.
and you're about to fucking die. How come it's my fault? Who's the better player here? I opened you fucker up who's sitting there holding down back doing shit fuck all
Yeah.
and grab taking all
Yeah.
day
It
and
it
reacting to you tell me. So how come it's my fault to get burned out? I opened the turtle player or you're playing and then I'm like I'm gonna lose because of I don't have drive meter. I have better health.
mhm.
So how come I'm the bad player here? It's my fault that I got
It's
burned out.
it's Street Fighter 6, man. We can all be as good as we want and still lose to these bad players. I mean, I see
Exactly.
I'm sure when you jump on and when I jump on, there's just people who their goal is, oh, I'm gonna make you reversal or I'm gonna try to burn you out. Like they're gonna try to zone you and try to make you burn your meter. And
Why is my so strong? Because my eats your meter with
and
those
and
fans.
there's really nothing you can do. Like you reversal, she reads it, punish. You try to go under her fan, punish. You're gonna. It's just so mind-boggling how strong she is. And obviously, speaking in
And then
tournaments,
you're in burnout, you got no options against her. No defense.
right? There's just nothing you can do. Like I want to ask Fonty in the chat. Like Fonty, when you're, I don't know if I know it's probably been a while since you played. I don't know how recent you've been on, but as a Guile player, how do you feel about the my matchup? How do you feel about the Guile
I
matchup?
think it sucks so much. Like everything sucks so because Mai's EX fireball is not gonna take out all his fireball options.
Yeah, with Guile, I think it's more of a patience thing, but yeah, her fans are just too
Nah, you
strong.
can't do nothing against Mai.
But
Or else like Kaba won't drop Guile for Sagat, right?
Guile, Guile for Sagat, yeah, Sagat just obviously has the better range. Fireball wise, I think they're kind of even. I mean, he
But
has,
at least Sagat can knee and neutral skip and go
yeah,
into Mai.
yeah,
You know
the
what I
the
mean?
Tiger
But Guile cannot.
knee, and obviously he has low fireball. Um, and obviously
Range.
his standing medium punch is so dumb that it's so plus. What is it like +2
And
on
his
block?
range, every button of his is so big. Like he can just
It
stand
is,
there
dude.
and
Imagine trying to fight a Sagat with Geef. It hurts.
he's out of your SPD range here.
Dude, it's like he has okay, in every game there's nothing new about him having the range. Sagat always had the range. There's nothing new about that. But what makes him so strong is his standing medium punch. And he still has a good fireball game. I mean, maybe his low fireball isn't as good as some people say it. It's still good. It's still good, but
My has Ponty, my has no counter pick.
Let's
Tell me
see.
one counter pick.
Mai
Mai
wins
has
every
no
time
counter
against
pick.
me against Guile. It's a hard matchup for sure. It's really hard. I don't know how.
No, because the EX Boom loses to EX Charge Fire fan. How are you going to do anything? And the fan will go and bounce off you, and it's my
Yeah,
turn.
there's
She's
yeah,
going to
there's
drive that into you, and you're fucked.
like the only
Make your
character I think
reversals,
can give my
and you're
trouble
dead.
is
She's going to
Terry.
do. She's gonna frustrate you. You're gonna
Mhm.
try to do a EXDP or something, reversal or whatever,
Yeah.
bait it. Then she gets a punch counter level one, GG's. And once she hits you with a level one, it's
It
GG's.
hurts. It
It's
hurts.
like, what you gonna do? Then it's the real stupid. You're gonna just hold block, and she's gonna just abuse her buttons, grab you.
It hurts,
Mai is.
man.
Let me tell you what Mai is. Now the biggest change I wanna tell you. What Mai is the best grappler of the game.
Mm.
Mai is the best zoner of the game.
Mhm.
Mai is the best Shoto low forward character of the game. Mai has the best super in the game. Mai has the best everything
It's
in the
just
game.
too much.
Even she has air grab,
Like
dive,
I don't
level
know
2, her
if
level
we've
2
seen this
quick
often enough,
neutral,
but
full screen.
what about Terry? What would you say about Terry versus Mai?
Terry is the second worst thing ever happened to Street Fighter 6. Terry is everything that's wrong with Street Fighter 6. As simple as that. Like
Oh my
Terry
gosh.
is simply as well my Terry pumps that EX fireball, or you throw a fireball, he has a lower fireball, and then she's gonna burn knuckle into you in a block streak. You're fucked. Now you're at a
Dude,
mercy.
it's so frustrating with
He
Mai.
doesn't need to stop. He doesn't need to
Like,
stop. He
dude,
gets a
my
trophy
even gives
fireball.
JP trouble, and it's like, dude, how if you know a character can give JP trouble, then that character is
Dude,
ridiculous.
dude, I would fight 10 JPs over Terry and Mai, to
I
be
agree.
honest. That's my personal opinion.
I would 100% rather fight JP than Mai.
Because
100%.
at least, if you jump on JP's fireball, you can fucking
And
punish
she
him.
is a Street
You
Fighter
can't
character,
punish
exactly
those two
Fonzie.
motherfuckers.
And she
They
oh
have
she is a,
recovery, instant recovery
technically she
into a
she's
DP.
she's
And
kind
they
of
have
part of Capcom
DP.
because of SNK, so crossover. But yeah, I would rather fight
Bruh.
JP. But Mai is just too strong, and obviously, those of you that have been keeping up with tournaments know that every tournament is
And
packed
Terry,
with
what
Mai's.
Bootley is doing with Terry in this tournament. Like, dude.
Isn't there still a Tarian tournament, or am I tripping?
Yeah, Bootley is on winner's bracket. He has
Yeah,
watched
Boost
everyone.
has been going crazy with Terry. Boost,
He has watched everyone.
yeah,
He put everyone into losers.
dude, it is
Boosie
crazy.
is just showing like I'm winning this $1 million tournament with Terry. The way he's playing with Terry, if
You,
he continues doing that,
you know who I
is
would have.
GG.
I think you know who
And
I
Terry
think
is
would
the
have.
only character that does well against Mai because Terry's fireball goes under.
Yeah,
So Mai throwing a fireball cannot approach Terry
yeah.
because Terry's fireball goes under the fan. That's the only character that can go against Mai.
You know who I think would have still been in the tournament? Blaz, if he went Sagat. I mean
Now Blaz is gone.
I think he did really good with Ryu, but I think if he put out his Sagat, he could have probably still been in the tournament. But
I don't know. I still think like
I mean, he was going
some
up
ways
against
Ryu is better
Lashard.
than.
I think it would.
In some ways, I think Ryu is better
Mm,
than Sagat. In my like, it might be a matchup thingy because Akuma versus Ryu is right now totally on Ryu's favor. It's a 6-4 matchup.
mm.
But with Sagat, I feel Akuma is 50-50. It might
Because
be a matchup
if
thingy,
he went Sagat
but
versus his Ed, I think he would have. I don't know. Ed is still a crazy character, but I think if he went Sagat
yeah,
against,
I think he should have stuck with Sagat because
yeah,
Ryu is like the thing in the highest level with Ryu. It's a bit of risk,
mm-hmm,
but like with Sagat, you need to. It's way easier to do Ryu things
mm-hmm,
with one button.
yeah,
Yeah, Ryu has to at least execute stuff that gives time for your opponent to breathe. With Sagat, you can like just mash your way into GG's. Yeah, he should have been with Ryu, but with
I
Sagat. But
mean,
I think Blaz.
Sagat is still a really good. I mean, excuse me, Ryu is still a really good pick against Ed. But I don't know. If he went, I thought he would have went Sagat honestly, but Ryu is still a very strong character against Ed. So
Yeah, but I think yes, Sagat is a better matchup against it
Yeah,
for sure, for sure because of the range thingy. Because Sagat with his buttons can whiff punish Ed easily.
yeah. I just think what makes Sagat scary is his range and obviously his standing medium punch. If you back someone in, or even his one touch you're already in the corner. His corner carry
No,
is
that
ridiculous.
low kick buff is the biggest problem right now because Sagat can mix you up now.
Yep.
Before that buff, he couldn't mix you up. So that makes Sagat a very top tier character
Mhm.
because even though on paper he doesn't have a throw loop or he doesn't have a low forward fireball, like
Yeah.
fireball drive rush
Yeah.
or a low forward drive rush, still Sagat is top tier because of so many reasons, other reasons. He's got other ways of getting in. They will say he's very slow. Like, if you want to downplay Sagat on paper, Sagat doesn't look like a top tier character.
Mhm.
On paper, who are the top tiers with good drive rush, great movement speed, low forward fireball, or low forward drive rush, or fireball drive rush, or whatever? Like, none of them. Saga doesn't have none of it,
Yeah.
but still he's top tier
It,
because there's
yeah.
other factors
And that's
that
what they did.
Saga does better than other
That's what they
characters.
did with Street Fighter 6. They want to come up with new mechanics and it's like, "Oh, this look good on paper," and then now you know what you got. So,
Yeah, but I still think Sagat is a fair top tier, in my opinion. Is a much fair top tier because there's ways against Sagat.
there
There's ways
are
against Ryu.
there are
There's
I
answer to the BS. You know what I mean?
there
But there's no answer to Mai's fireball, Terry's BS. There's no answer to it.
with
What you
my
gonna do again?
it's definitely a patience game because we know they're going to throw fans, but
There's no patience. No, what you're gonna do if you're being patient? They're gonna throw loop you. What you gonna do?
you really can't do
What you're
anything,
gonna
but
do?
once you
No,
kind
if
of
you're being patient, your drive gauge is getting eaten by Mai. What you
I
gonna
don't
do?
like how she is I don't like how she is plus on her ground spin and she can still press. I'm like, why are you
She can
able?
press after everything, and look at her buttons. She can whiff punish you. Have you?
Mhm.
It's not only the fan that makes her
Mhm.
scary;
Mhm.
it's the options she has. Like,
Mhm.
have you seen her buttons? Her buttons are like insane buttons.
She's got
Everything
really
she
good buttons.
does,
Yep.
you can. There's no whiff punishing her. And that lingering fan. Oh my days! Whenever you are answering, going toe to toe with a Mai,
Mhm.
all she's gonna then start doing is backdash and EX fireball. What you
It,
gonna do?
yep. And every tournament, as you guys have seen, it's been chock full of Mize. And I was actually surprised Xiao
And
Hai
there's a
went.
reason.
I'm surprised that Xiao Hai actually, before he got eliminated today, he went Bison, and he has a really good Bison.
Jaha already won two ECW. He's a two-time champ, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, he's
And
a champ.
Java
He's a
is now
champ.
focused on. To be honest, he's now more focused on Fatal Fury. You can
Mhm.
tell
Yeah.
than Street Fighter 6, so it doesn't matter to him.
Yeah. I haven't seen him. Who does he play in? Don't tell me he plays Mai in Fatal Fury. Does he
No, no,
play?
no. He played some broken shit on Fatal Fury.
That's a. I mean, I
Yasmin
haven't.
is coming on 3rd August with the patch, I believe.
Yeah.
Oh, there's gonna be a big podcast on the patch day. We're gonna
Oh,
read
we're
the
gonna,
patch notes
ladies
and
and gentlemen, we're doing a day one patch podcast. So be ready, tune in. That patch is the podcast and the patch are gonna drop on the third, August 3rd.
dude, I'll be happy if they don't nerf Akuma. Like every patch we get nerfed, so I'll be happy if they don't nerf Akuma at
You know,
least.
I'm the same as you. If they don't touch Geef, I'm happy. I mean, why
Yeah,
continue?
I don't need no buff,
I don't
dude.
expect
Just
any.
leave
I
me
don't
alone. Leave me alone.
when is Yasmin getting
Leave me
released?
alone. I
The
don't want to
August
learn
3rd.
my character every patch, dude. Do you know? Every patch drops, I have to relearn Akuma because they just
Yeah.
fundamentally keep changing him. Now I've finally like accepted Akuma as a Zona Fireball character. Please don't nerf him.
Well, you know this. We know we knew this since Street Fighter 5 and Street Fighter 4. We don't expect anything. We just expect nerfs or we don't get anything. We've accepted that. We've come to terms with it. We're not gonna get anything. Uh, a lot of people right now are at the tournament or A lot of people, I know a couple of comrades I follow. I know one of my comrades has been gone for a few months, and he might come back sometime after this patch drops. I know one of my comrades probably isn't streaming until probably the MR reset on Saturday, and, or maybe even the patch. But I think that's why a lot of people aren't streaming right now is because they're just waiting for the patch. I saw Danny,
Dude, the main thing is
I saw Danny
this
Fam
patch is gonna
streaming.
be so disappointing. Like, all I want is give me more sauce. Like,
Mhm,
I don't need no buff. Please don't nerf, but give me more saucy combos. Like the last patch, I played a lot. I think
mhm,
after the last patch, even though they nerfed a major thing about Akuma,
mhm.
but I think I played this patch the most because they really gave Akuma some sauce. Like,
Well, they had to
literally,
because they nerfed
like
him. Like they nerfed him, and he needed
coolest
some.
fucking combos ever that I can do my Street Fighter 5 Fireball, Red Fireball combos now. And I'm so happy about it. Like, oh thank God. Now I can make videos with a lot of sauce. Guys, after this podcast, I'm posting a matchup versus Sagat, and you will see sauce, combo sauce. Like Akuma combo sauce.
I think
So
they did
yeah,
have
like
to give him the combos because they nerfed him very hard. And
I
if
just
I
want combos for every character, man. I wanna
yeah,
like at least give more combos. Like,
Geef
dude,
they
like
just
every character
they
deserves new combos.
they the
Give
last
deserves new
patch they
combo
just
routes.
buffed Geef's. I think there was two things. They did buff Lariat.
Give new shit. Give new shit. Give new shit. Like give new combo routes. Like if you don't want to buff characters, give characters new combo routes. So the game doesn't become stale. Like right now
Yeah.
with Akuma, I got so many combo routes. Like it's fun to play. At least make the game fun to play. And nerf mine, dude. My gotta go, man.
Dude,
My gotta
I
go.
honestly don't think they're gonna I don't think they're gonna nerf my. They
Well,
might do what they
and
did
how
this
are you gonna
time.
nerf mine? Like, you know what I would do? Like the design was mine is so stupid. What I'm just gonna do is slap her with a 9k health.
With my they're gonna do like actually it was a secret
Just
buff per
slap her with
se.
a
They
9k
they
health and the game is balanced, you know? Like,
yeah, like
okay, so you get in on mine, you fuck her up. Destroy her.
it's the way it should
That
be.
would balance her.
um
Nine hit her with a 9k health. There you go.
they gave her a slap on the hand, if you can even call it that. They really didn't even touch her,
Just
but
nerf her health. Nerf her health. Put her in 9k.
yeah,
Put her
basically,
in
because she's
9k.
so strong. I agree. She should be at Akuma's health.
Put my Terry, JP, every fucked up characters in 9k health. And the game
And
will
Ingrid too.
change.
Nerf that hussy.
Oh, that bitch is getting buffed.
Oh
Your
my god.
pros,
Like, don't tell me that,
your
man.
pros, Brian F. and Brasky, these two retards, been crying about Ingrid like every video speaking for her buff. So,
I
dude, Ingrid is getting
I
buffed.
I honestly. Oh my god, if they buff Ingrid, I'm gonna rip my hair out. That is one character that
Yeah,
needs
me
a
too.
nerf.
I hate that bitch.
Nerf that hussy, man. She is vroom 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 vroom. Oh my god, she makes me want to rip my hair out.
Right now, we're in such a bad state, guys. Imagine Street Fighter 6 state being so bad at right at this point of time. We just want no buffs, even like we expect no buff. Just leave our character alone.
Exactly. I just feel they need to make the necessary buffs, and by necessary I mean I. You know what?
But if
Honestly,
my goes, my is gonna get nerfed.
Gal
Whatever.
doesn't
If
need to
that
change.
happens,
Leave him as is.
if that
Guile is really
happens,
strong. I don't know what they would even buff about him. I don't think Guile needs a nerf. I don't think he needs a nerf, or I don't know what you would buff about Guile, but Guile I think he's fine as is.
we
But
got a
I'm
buff even last patch. Like
yeah,
they keep buffing guy low key.
yeah, didn't they buff his
It's just the problem is the meta is so fucked up. Like
they're just too scared to do it because they don't want to like quote unquote mess up their game, and it's like, bro, you can't be scared to make changes.
let me tell you, I have a video that will prove in-grid players are the one of the biggest carried players. If you check their profile, they were hard stuck diamond or high platinum, and in-grid drop they went to knowledge check people into master. and then they're stuck in 1200 MR, and then they're gonna cry about, oh, Ingrid is
I
so
don't
bad.
even run it back with Ingrid. I'm sorry. I'm gonna admit it now. I will not run it back with Ingrid. I will not run it back with Sim. I will not run it back with uh God, there was a third character. Sorry, I'm having a brain fart. I will not run it back against Sim. I'm not running it back against Ingrid. Period.
I run back. I run back with every character. There's only one character that makes me don't want to run back. Guess what's the character? There's two characters
Um,
actually. I don't want to run back,
is it
but
Aki?
I do always. I cannot. My Akuma ego is too high not to run back,
Is it
so I will always run back. But
one
there's
is
two characters I really, really don't want to run back. Guess the
Ingrid?
two characters.
Ingrid is that one?
No, not Ingrid. Not Ingrid. Not Ingrid.
How about
Right now, I know the matchup so well, and like I figured that shit out. I've played so much Ingrid. Like I forced myself to fight against Ingrid, and you know why I sit down there in casuals? Because I want to play long sets and learn matchups. Like, I'm gonna go to ranked this season.
I
I'm
I
just
don't. Oh,
waiting
I
for
got the one
Capcom to
character you
stabilize
won't run it.
Akuma. But there's two characters I really don't want to run back. There's two
Bison.
characters. I'll
Is
tell you.
Bison one of them?
Yes, yes. M Bison is one of them that I don't. Since the dawn of time, M Bison is the bane of my existence.
I don't run back if the matchmaking goes against one and then I face last game.
Unless it's a laggy, really laggy lag fest,
Hmm.
or I can tell, oh, another major thing we forgot to tell you guys,
Hmm.
it's about the cheats. Have you seen, even I will post the Daigo video,
Hmm.
even Daigo facing legend rank cheats? Have you seen the
It's sad.
number of
I think I've seen that video where he was fighting a cheater, and it's pretty
three
sad.
different cheats in one stream?
Yeah.
Let me tell you, I have videos of cheats. Like, let me tell you, they were perfect pairing everything, but cannot anti-air. All right, they were doing every crazy shit like instant DI, instant jumping on fireball. These are the cheats. Grab tech, grab
Hmm.
tech, grab tech. All right, like no matter what, I couldn't like you cannot 100% grab tech in this game. And they're grab taking everything,
I've
perfect
seen
pairing
I've
everything.
seen
And let
videos
me
from
tell you,
Brian
the
F.
cheats. If you
Um.
don't press anything, they don't press anything. The cheats are so easy to figure out. And dude, if you see their hours, you'll see there's only like 100 hours or 60 hours, and all the characters in master, high master, grandmaster level or something, like
Yeah.
very low hours, but they're playing like peak, like
Yeah.
Daigo, like, even Daigo cannot perfect parry every dude. If you see everything is getting perfect parried constantly, the same things, not even pros can do it. You cannot perfect parry every demon flip pump. Can you? Even the pros
There's
cannot.
just videos
You
all
cannot
across
perfect parry
that.
every jump in. You cannot perfect parry every adamant flame. It's a giveaway,
And
dead
you
giveaway,
know the sad thing is they have not addressed that issue, but I guess it's a hard issue to address because I
No, no,
don't
no. It's very easy to adjust. Very easy to adjust.
like
It's
they have
you're using a bot, right?
uh
Any foreign, what they need to first, why they get a backdoor is because of the mods.
mm,
Capcom needs to stop allowing mod.
I
Then they will
I've
not get the backdoor of
I've
putting in cheats.
seen
Anything foreign than the base game, than the game itself.
yeah,
Anything foreign should be instantly banned.
they
Like using a
they've
program that is foreign, banned.
I wish they would address it because imagine being so bad that you got to cheat
Dude,
and
there's a cult of players. Like I told you on my stream, right? They're all cheaters. And they have a Discord of it. And let me tell you,
mm,
their CFNs are not any name. It will be numbers or dots or symbols. They don't use any name.
there
This
was
is a cult, and
a video a long
yeah,
time
and
ago that someone was trying to it was a cheater and they used Punk's CFN.
yeah.
Yeah.
So these are bots.
Oh
Like
yeah,
they're
I believe
using
it.
bots. So the moment like anything foreign is introduced in the game, Just fucking ban that thing. The mods need to go because the costume mods, they allow those mods.
Hmm.
That's how they get the backdoor of putting in cheats.
Yep.
They use mods to put in cheats. Stop doing mods. The server will first get better,
I remember they said
and
something
just
about
release
if they get
costumes,
caught.
dude.
I don't know if they still enforce that, but I remember if they said anybody playing the game who's using mods, if they get caught, they'll be banned. But I don't know. Obviously, we still see people using mods. Not that
Or
mods aren't cool, but
give us character customization option like Tekken has. Why Tekken doesn't need
you
to
see,
use
that's
mod?
where
Because they
Capcom is
give the
failing.
freedom.
How is Bandai gonna
Yeah,
make this? Like you as Capcom are not gonna make something like this. Like you guys have
I know, right?
you
Like,
guys only have
look,
these
look at Tekken
master
8.
colors.
Look at Tekken 8. You can customize your character according to heart's content.
Exactly.
At least not that level, but at least give us like something to play with,
Yeah,
you know?
Capcom needs to do that. Maybe in Street Fighter 7 we'll get something like
That will
that,
stop.
but
Then we don't need to mod no more. Like, you know what I mean?
yeah. I'm sorry Capcom, but you
So,
guys took the L on that one. Like if Bandai can do this, you
and
guys
dude,
can do this.
in Street Fighter 5, we used to get Seeker's costume every tournament.
Like I'm
There's a
sorry
costume
Capcom, you
release.
guys have some
They
of
don't release
the
no costumes, dude. They don't release no
we don't
costumes.
even
They
have
only release Gunnar
we don't even
costumes.
have Halloween costumes yet.
Dude, they don't even give Gunnar. They give is Gunnar costume,
Yeah.
Gunnar characters, so that loser, fat, ugly, or tweak, ugly dudes who
Yeah.
never had a touch of
I'm
women in their
sorry,
life.
Capcom. You guys take the L on these costumes. You guys have look. You guys are working on projects, and that's fine. But don't spread your team out so far where you guys can't focus on at least one thing at a time. Don't have a ton of different projects where you got to spread your team about to work
Dude,
on this,
if
that, this,
modders
that.
can constantly release mods and people can use it on the PC, they
Yeah,
Capcom doesn't have a money to hire a team just for costumes.
Capcom. They got the. I'm sorry, they were lazy on this game, and the fact that we don't even have Halloween
They
costumes.
have, dude. If modders can release mods
Exactly.
and on PC constantly, Capcom doesn't have the money to hire those modders, even
Exactly.
independent modders,
Yeah.
to make costumes for it.
Capcom
They're
definitely
doing it
got.
for Monster Hunter.
They've
They're doing
gotten
it for
lazy,
Monster
man.
Hunter. They're hiring. Do you know in Monster Hunter they're putting on competitions on modders? Like, okay, you will do this, and they introduce those costumes and weapons in the game, like the designs. Can't Capcom do it for Street Fighter? Dude, Capcom is now only focused on Monster Hunter. I'm telling you, and Street Fighter is a hit. And dude, they do nothing with Street Fighter
They haven't.
because there's no competition. That's the big problem.
Mm.
I really was praying that Tech Tokon becomes a
Well,
major hit,
here's the thing.
but
I think that's gonna happen in the future. I feel like okay, let's say this game does last till 2032, and
I
somehow
don't
if
think
it
this game will last
I
that
don't
long.
think it is either, but let's just say it does, right? Let's say it's like 2030, 2031. We all know Tekken 8 is going to be done probably in another I want to say I'll give Tekken 8 maybe another 3 years maybe, if that. But let's just say like this. Let's say they announce Tekken 9. Tekken 9, right? And they're coming out, and Capcom still wants this game to last what, maybe another 2, 3 years, and they don't have Street Fighter 7 even developed yet, because we all know they're gonna have something on the draft for Street Fighter 7 eventually. They're not gonna go 10 years and say we haven't even worked on Street Fighter 7. But as soon as Bandai announces Tekken 9, Capcom's gonna be like, oh my god.
It's time. Yeah. The Bandai Namco is another retard. Like if Tekken was in a good state,
Mm,
like Tekken 7
mm.
or MK, the problem is the big two fell off.
It's
The
true.
big do you realize like the tournaments has more next Evo has more number of token than Tekken. Can
That
you imagine
that's
that?
crazy. And
The game's not
well,
out
we knew
yet.
MK was falling off because even ever
No,
since
no,
even
the MK11 did not fall off. MK11 sold 11 million copies.
mm,
That's why Street Fighter 5 was forced to get better with time and became one of the best Street Fighters ever from
mm,
season 4 5 onwards.
cause
Like,
cause
dude,
after MK1
they
is
were
just done
forced to
right
do
now.
it.
Yeah,
But
they were forced.
MK
Exactly, they were forced to.
is
Exactly.
is a major competition. The day MK fell off, is when Tekken and Bandai Namco and Capcom like got lazy. Like our biggest competition is gone, so
Hmm.
all the MK players are now playing either Tekken or Street
Exactly.
Fighter.
And they need
So they don't
competition right now because they feel like, oh, we're on top, we don't
have
need
no
to do anything.
competition.
They, I think Bandai or somebody is gonna give them competition, and then Capcom's gonna be like, we're
Exactly, Fonzie. That's what I was
how are
saying.
we
Like
gonna stay on top? So the day
I
will come.
really hope.
The day will
I
come where
really hope.
they'll get competition and then be like, what can we do to really spice this game up? And that's where the change is gonna happen. Because I guarantee you,
Yeah,
in another year or two, it's gonna happen.
I really hope Tokon does it because it's a superhero fighter. It's worldwide popular. So I really, really hope like this happens. Tokon becomes a major
I
success
I can guarantee
and
you right
gives
now,
Street Fighter.
if Injustice 3 came out, Street Fighter 6 would probably have
Nah,
competition.
Injustice 3 is not even gonna dent Street
No, but
Fighter.
no. But if they did do it, let's just say they did
Nothing
do it.
from NRS is gonna dent Street Fighter. You know why? People has lost faith on NRS so badly. People bought into MK11 because of MKX,
Hmm.
but
It
the game
MK11
was
was,
going downhill from MK11.
yeah.
And MK11 was such a hit is because of the netcode.
Hmm.
Even they botched the netcode on MK1, dude. Like,
Yep.
dude, the good thing about NRS games were netcode, and that they botched
See,
it.
the thing that
Dude,
made
like
I think the thing that made MK players really mad at the company was they waited 3 months.
that game is
So
dead.
when people were waiting for
That
an
game is dead.
update,
They're not
yeah,
gonna do no more
yeah,
patches.
that's what
They're not
exactly
gonna
what
support the
made
game no more.
that's what made
Two
them
years and
mad.
it died.
2 years,
Like
two
imagine.
years, exactly.
It died. Like,
As soon as they
dude,
just as soon as they just came
sad.
got they came on their Twitter, right? I remember watching Sikander streaming in the morning, and he was waiting for the update. And I can only look at the disappointment on his face, and they say they just made a post on Twitter saying we're no longer going to support the game, and we're moving
It's
on to
over.
our next program. We're moving on to our next project, and now
NRS
we.
is a scam company. So even though the next game is gonna be really good,
Mhm.
if the next game is really good,
Uh-huh.
it's still people has lost faith on them. So
Yeah.
what will happen? It will take a lot of time to get Steam. By that time, Silver 7 will come out. So
Yep.
you know, like NRS, the box of Tekken and Tekken 8 and MK1 made Capcom like whatever. No matter what, they're
Exactly.
at least Street Fighter 6 much better than those two.
Mhm.
No matter what you say, this is the best fighter out there, better than Guilty Gear, better than Tekken, better than every other game. Why do we change? Why do we need to work? So
Yeah.
they really need a major big
Oh,
company
so it's
to
gonna
come
happen.
in.
I give it a
And
year
you
or
know
two,
what
and
game
it's
I
gonna
have
happen.
faith in? You know what game I have faith in is Virtua Fighter. Virtua Fighter is that game.
That's definitely gonna be a popular game. I can see it.
Dude, have you seen the game? Holy
I seen that
mother, I'm
trailer. I
hyped.
never played it before, but I can. It looks very interesting. I've never played it before
Let me
myself.
tell you something. I would not be hyped. I don't usually get hyped about any other game other than Street Fighter and King of Fighters.
Hmm.
But I'm telling you today, I am finally hyped about a game that I might drop Street Fighter for it.
I don't blame
That is
you.
Virtual Fighter.
I don't blame you. This
It's
game. I mean,
looking amazing. It
it's
looks amazing. It has a great storyline that is not a stupid storyline. Like it will give me an incentive to get in on, and the
mhm.
graphics looking amazing.
It does
Gameplay
look
looks
really good, and
amazing.
if you get into it,
Nothing looks scrubby so far. And it looks like something, as a martial artist fan, you would get in. Like I'm hyped about Virtual Fighter.
it
That game is gonna kill Tekken for sure.
it does look really. Is there a
Because it's
release
in
date
the
on it?
same 3D genre.
Is there a release date on that game yet?
No, I don't know about it. I don't think
Yeah,
so.
I know you're hype about it, Fonty. You're super hype. I'm honestly hype because they already announced it, but I don't think it's till next year. But I want to play the new Crazy Taxi. I've always liked playing Crazy Taxi, and I'm hyped for Code Veronica. Those are like the two games I'm looking forward to right now.
I really hope Tokon becomes major hit. Tokon becomes major hit, and another Dragon Ball FC game
Mm.
has to be something against Street Fighter, or else Capcom ain't gonna do nothing.
Like you
Like,
said,
dude, imagine we don't even need.
Fighter's
We
gonna
get
probably give it
costumes, we
competition.
don't get patches, we don't get nothing. We
We
get
don't.
nothing and the game is successful.
Yeah. And only a
And
handful.
the
Like
netcode
we're in
keeps
year
getting
4.
worse and worse. Matchmaking keeps getting worse and worse.
Mhm.
Still, they do nothing. Kids are rampaging in legend rank even. Daigo, a player like Daigo is complaining, Capcom does nothing.
They
Because
don't they don't they
don't
don't
need to.
they
They won't even
yeah,
cheat
they
this
just
game,
don't care and it
because
sucks.
like dude, hell, you're buying my game. Like yeah, like there we have no competition.
And
You're a fighting game player, you
Virtual
have
Fighter
only
is
two
gonna
choices.
give it competition, and what's gonna happen is when it does
And
competition,
Fatal
Capcom's gonna
Fury
have to
needs to
step it up.
introduce King of Fighter characters. The Fatal
Like I
they're
said,
putting in
might be going
characters
out.
every month. They're releasing DLCs after DLCs after DLCs,
You
but
see, this is
it's not
like
getting any hype.
this is crazy. Yeah, I don't. You know
In
what? I
2020, no, in 2026, nobody cares about Fatal Fury characters
mhm,
because Fatal Fury line stopped so back then, and then it became King of Fighters.
mhm,
So people care about King of Fighters, like recent memory. Like, dude, the last Fatal Fury game was so old. Nobody cares about those characters. People care about King of Fighters characters because
mhm,
that's the recent game. That's what people were like has memories with. Like people grew up with King of Fighters.
mhm.
Like people who grew up with Fatal Fury are ancient. You know
You
what
know,
I mean? Like,
yeah, like I watch Smug play it, and the player base is really small.
and dude, the game is actually amazing. The game, what I've seen, I can tell it might be better than Street Fighter in many ways. But the
I
problem
think
is,
the
I don't
rev.
care about dude. I don't care about any Fatal Fury character. I swear, I don't care.
If I was into it, I
That's a
wanted to
saucy
play
game,
Gato,
That
but
that game suits my playstyle.
mhm,
I would play it. But I don't care about a character. I don't have any emotional connection with a character. That's why the game is flopping. Because nobody has emotional connection with Fatal Fury. The small player base is just that.
yeah.
It will never grow. Start introducing Street Fighter, King of Fighters characters,
I
and you see your
honestly,
game grow.
I honestly thought the City of the Wolves would have been like really big right now, but the player base is so small.
Game is amazing, but the characters are not. It like let me tell you why we would buy a Street Fighter game, because we have emotional connection with Ryu, Terry,
Exactly.
Ryu, Ken, Akuma, Gief, M Bison, like the iconic characters,
Right.
right?
Right.
If they made a third strike game without the OGs, do you think you will buy Street Fighter 6?
No. I can tell you.
Imagine a game with Marisa, Manon, Lily, all these new characters, but no OG characters. Do
No,
you
I
think you'll
would.
play the game?
No, I would not. I can tell you right now, if even
I
just
wouldn't even
Ryu,
bother.
if Ryu and Ken were not even in the game, there would be a riot. Like some people would say, I'm not even buying the game.
Dude, the most played characters are Ryu, Ken, Akuma.
Exactly.
No
And
matter what broken shit
remember
you bring in.
remember
Dude,
we
I
were
didn't
in
even buy Street Fighter till Akuma was there. Imagine when Akuma came in, I bought a new monitor,
mhm
even though I have a 4K TV.
mhm
I bought like new setup. I bought the game in. The only DLC character in my account existing is Akuma.
mhm
You know what I mean? The
yeah,
only three characters I played is Akuma, Ken, Ryu. Like if there is no Shoto, there is no Street Fighter.
exactly. You can't.
The Street Fighter won't be a game
How
without
many
Shotos. What
people
are you?
tell me how many people would buy Street Fighter if it was just Luke?
Nobody. I won't.
Exactly. Like I remember me and you were in
Would
Dead
you?
Aces. We were in Dead Aces stream, right? And somebody said Street Fighter 7, whenever that might come out. People said they're just gonna take out Ryu, Ken, and all of the World Warriors. I was like, nobody would buy that game. Nobody would buy that game if even Ryu and Ken alone were taken
Dude,
out.
let me tell you, Third Strike became popular, but the vanilla version was not a hit.
It was
Do you
not.
know the Third Strike was never supposed to be a Street Fighter game? But they
I
gave a
heard that
name,
before. Yeah.
and then they had to put in Akuma, Ryu, Ken, Chun Li.
Mhm.
That's when the game became popular in Third Strike variation.
Yep.
Before that, nobody was playing it.
It was a I mean, it still remains popular to this day, but
Because till this day, who are the most played characters in that game? It's Ken, Chun
yep,
Li,
yep.
Akuma, Ryu.
It's
Like,
crazy. Like, there's no way. And I don't know if this guy is a veteran or he sounded more like a new player because there's no way you're gonna come into Street Fighter 6 and say that.
no vet, even though you don't play Ryu. Like, dude, Hadoken is
Dude, you
is
cannot, you cannot
is
say
retconned in movies, in anime. Street Fighter, there's an anime on Street Fighter.
mm,
Dude, Street Fighter is retconned in so many animes, even you have no
exactly,
idea.
exactly.
It's iconic.
There's
Street
no
Fighter
way you're
in
gonna
Japan, Street Fighter is iconic because of Ryu, Akuma, Ken. Like, dude, they are the most iconic fighting game characters
exactly.
ever. Nobody argue with me. Show me one more iconic character than more than Akuma,
And
Ryu,
look,
and
Foxy
Ken.
says I won't
Let's
buy
say
it.
Akuma, Ryu, Ken, Zangief. Show me more popular character than Akuma, Ryu, Zangief. If it's a grappler, it's simply Zangief. No king is
Zangief
ever
is the
gonna take Zangief's
granddaddy of
place.
grapplers. There's no way you're gonna put another grappler in the game
No,
and not
no.
put
Zangief
Geef in there.
it is the father, grandfather of
Exactly.
every
Or you could
grapplers.
actually it was Hagar if we want to get
Proto
technical first.
archetype came because of Ryu and Ken. And if you wanna go edgelord character, there is nobody over Akuma. Like,
Exactly.
dude, like you can put in a Kazuya and a Jin Kazama. Akuma went into their game and ate them alive.
That was dude, everybody hated Akuma.
No, no, no. Akuma went into that game and said,
Oh my
I am Akuma.
god. Everybody
You mischievous,
Akuma
suck
Akuma in
my
Tekken
fireball.
7 just got everybody heated. People were like, get him out the game. What's the Street Fighter character doing in Tekken?
Dude, Akuma is canon. And if Akuma shows up in Tekken 8, I'm playing that shit. You know,
I would play,
wherever
dude.
Akuma shows up, I'm gonna play that game. Like, no
I
matter
would
what.
laugh if Akuma is one of the characters that gets announced, and I would I would tune in so fast just to see you in the game with Akuma and Tekken.
Oh my days. Like, trust me, like Akuma, like I fucked with Tekken 7 Akuma beta. I was like, holy shit, it's fun.
Yeah, Akuma
But you know,
did some crazy stuff in Tekken 7, and I was like, bro, and everybody hated it.
let me tell you, there were only two other characters that is as popular as Ryu Akuma Ken. You know what are those two characters? Scorpion and Sub Zero. But the
Yep,
NRS
Scorpion and
found
Sub
their
Zero.
major way of botching those two characters in MK1. Like,
Everybody
dude,
hates
how come,
Scorpion. Everybody hates Sub Zero.
bro?
Sikander, one of the
Scorpion is
great
so
Sub Zero
boring,
players.
and he's not even Hanzo Hasashi. How do you fuck that shit up?
Exactly,
How do you
exactly.
imagine a Street Fighter game? It's not Ryu, but doing Ryu moves.
I
Imagine that. Like,
I would not.
imagine it's not Ryu, it's it's somebody else.
What's good, Big Boy?
Imagine
Welcome back,
imagine
dude.
Ryu is Akuma, Akuma is Ryu. Like, dude, like what?
I'm just
And
telling you
you don't
right.
even have legacy
I'm
moveset.
I'm telling you right now that all the people that want to there's nothing wrong with adding new characters, but the reason season 4 is such a downer is because they didn't add other characters that should have had a spot in the game. Now there's nothing wrong with new characters, but to have a whole year full of new characters, I think that's where people just don't.
No, it can be a double-edged sword, you know?
Yeah,
Because look at this. This Yasmin is gonna be a major hit. And they're
oh,
literally like
she
pushing
is.
it.
She looks like she's gonna be trouble, but we don't know until she releases and see what she can does. I
Trouble or
think,
not is not the main problem. That character looks good. Like, the animation is done right. It's
yeah,
if new characters are done right, it's
she
okay.
looks strong. So, but when she releases, we're
She
definitely.
looks strong and she looks fancy. Her level, her supers look is literally Naruto super. So they're using popular shit.
hmm
It's good. I like it. It's good for the game.
Yeah,
And like, if Yasmin looks nice, if and the animations are done right, it's not boring like Manon.
shout out
Like,
to the 11
dude,
people in the
dude,
chat.
Manan
Shout
and
outs to
Lily are the
everybody.
worst. character designs ever. Like, dude, they look so boring. Like, what is that boring super? Dancing like la 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 la. You think lore
Manon's
wise,
to me is
Lil
the her level
Manan
three
can
is
do la la la
the
la against Ryu and Akuma doing dancing? What kind of animation is that?
Manon's is the most cringe to me too. I
Bruh, like it's cringe.
Ingrid's is the second cringe to me.
Unless
Manon's definitely is
Kimberly's
probably the
animations are
cringiest.
better.
That
Why would you
Manon,
Kimberly when you had Guy, dude? You had Ibuki and Guy. They,
mm,
Capcom botched it hard.
why didn't they just
Like,
put
dude,
Ibuki
like
in instead of
let me tell
Kimberly,
you,
man, or the
Capcom
guy? They should have put
like
guy. They
Ibuki
should
is
have.
never coming back because like Yasmin is kind of a fusion of
Yeah,
Ibuki and
pretty
other stuff.
much.
Like,
Yeah, another ninja
but
type
at least put in
character.
Guy, dude. Like he should have been Guy instead of Kimberly
And
because,
like
dude, I played a lot of Guy in Street Fighter 4. To be honest, like he
Ibuki
was like my only
Ibuki and
non-Shoto
Guy, yeah,
character
they
that I
were
fucked
pretty
with.
popular in the game. Yeah, they were strong. Honestly, I hated fighting Ibuki more, but Guy was kind of tough. Guy was tough too. If you know how to
But
play
you know,
Guy,
like
he
the
was tough.
only
I think
Shotos was Guy.
Fonte played Guy. I think he plays Guy, and I think he plays Guile too. In we were
Do you
gonna
know there other than Shoto, there's one character I also fuck with a lot was Vega.
Vega, yeah, he was tough. I actually fought a Vega earlier, but he was just playing like a Street Fighter 6 person. He was just walking back and doing claw. I was like, bro, we gonna fight? He was
No,
just
it's
walking
not
back
about a
doing the
player.
claw.
I'm talking about the character that I really fuck with is Vega. Like
Oh,
if it's
like
not
you played him or
Shoto's,
you played against him? Like you played him, Vega?
at least they're fixing it
Mm,
with Yasmin. Yasmin looks like a cool fucking character that
yeah.
people will play.
We'll see where she
Then
goes
e- e-
in the.
even Ingrid with all her bullshits,
Mhm,
she's still a cool character. Like her animation is cool, her
mhm.
movesets, her anime is like it's cool, but it doesn't. But Yasmin is a cool character. Like Alice do that shit. Like people
But
buying Mai and Terry because they're cool. Their moveset looks cool as fuck. So Alice give us
yeah,
cool characters,
Yasmin
not
looks like she's gonna
boring.
have a lot of stuff to
Dude,
mix you up
Manon
with,
and like,
and
dude, what is a ballerina doing, man? What is Lily doing? Like, what is that animation, bro? Like,
Lily just should have not been in the game. They should have just brought T Hawk back.
even Capcom forgot about wants us to forget about Lily. You
We ain't
know, like
forgetting about the OGs, man. We can't forget
dude,
about T Hawk. We can't forget about
Lily
Ibuki
doesn't
and
even
Guy.
exist in the game. He
We can't
barely
forget
shows
about
up. You
Nash.
know.
Unfortunately, Nash is probably officially deceased. I mean, he was brought back, but now that he was, I guess, vaporized, if you will, Nash would have been super
But I
smart.
think the characters they should bring back is Balrog,
Oh, there's no doubt they're going to bring
Vega.
Balrog and Vega back, but will they come back together in the same season is the question. And who will
It
be
should be the
first,
same
Vega
season.
or Balrog?
It should be the same season.
I'm
You know,
seriously
they should
hoping.
bring in like
I'm hoping Big Boy gets
ba-
Balrog back in season 5.
Balrog. The problem Balrog and Vega is not being in this game because they're charged characters, and
Mhm.
it's hard to get around modern
Mhm.
because modern control exists.
Mhm.
That's the reason we are not getting a lot of OG characters. I'm telling you, because
The fact that they made Alex
we
a stance
need that
character was
archetype.
interesting.
We
I
need
thought
a
he would have
Vega.
been.
We need a like a Balrog. We and then like a Balrog. We and then I really want Goken to show up. Man, why is Goken in only one game?
Goken was
Goken
fun
is
because
such a cool Shoto,
he was
man.
unique. That's what I did like about
Such
Goken.
a
He was unique.
different Shoto. Yeah, so unique. Like, dude, they took a lot of Goken stuff into Street Fighter 5 Akuma, by the way. Do you know that?
Yeah, they took like his double
The
fireball. Yeah.
Tatsumaki. There's a lot of things that was put into Akuma that was Goken. Then bro, bring in Evil Ryu, man. Fuck
You
you,
know,
man. Bring in
honestly,
Evil Ryu.
they could still add Evil Ryu back or Kage. Honestly, I think we'll probably get.
Dude, the storyline ended, so whatever character comes in, comes in. Like, dude, Evil Ryu or Kage, man, they're cool
Yeah,
characters,
but
bro.
they were always like what if characters, so I think there's a good chance that they could bring one of them back. So
Goken
I did
should be
like
fat,
evil.
man.
I liked
No
evil
matter what.
Ryu, and I never I you know Kage did. I liked kind of Kage for a minute, but I wasn't really. I liked evil Ryu better than Kage.
Dude, let me tell you, like Evil Ryu or Kage, whatever, it's the same character, different name, right?
Mhm.
Like,
Mhm.
but Kage has sauce, man. Kage had more sauce than Evil Ryu, to be honest.
I
Have you
hate.
seen Kage
Fonty says
combos?
I hate
Holy
to say it, but I
mother
miss
of earth.
Yoshinori Ono. Dude, he needs to come back, man, for real.
Yeah, we need to say sorry to Ono. Ono knew, even I hated to fight that character, Gil. Urian, look at the character designs, man. Like, I want to fight against opponents like that. When I lose,
They need to bring him back.
when I lose to a Lily, when I lose to a Kimberly, when I lose to a Manon, like I lost to such a like like a
La
ballerina,
la
man. It
la.
hurts my balls. You know,
Yeah,
like la. What the is that shit drum?
Manon is annoying to fight most of the time, and
No, it's not annoying to fight. It's the character. Like,
it
why
yeah the
would I
character
lose to a
yeah.
French model? Bruv, what the fuck, dude?
Welcome
Like,
everybody in
even
YouTube, the three people in the YouTube.
the
Welcome, welcome.
newcomers in Street Fighter 5 were so cool. Falk was cool. Then what was
But
that chick,
Falk
Egyptian
is
chick?
pretty much the male. JP is like the male Falk.
Yeah, but still Falk was cool as fuck. Then like what was that character? The Egyptian character with the ball thingy.
Um,
Shit, I keep forgetting her name.
Not Oro, right? Was it Oro or
No,
Abigail?
no, not
Abigail?
Oro. The Egyptian character with the spirit ball that V trigger was like six balls and all that shit. What was her name?
Crap.
Menat. Menat.
Oh yeah, Minot. Don't
She
mention
was a
Minot.
cool
I'm gonna pull
design.
my hair out. Minot
Oro
was
was such a cool fucking character.
she was
Oro
she
is a
was stupid.
fucking stick
She
ass
was
character.
stupid, man. Don't bring her back.
No, but the design, I'm talking about character
Oh
design,
yeah,
uniqueness, coolness, you
her
know?
design was okay.
The moveset looks so cool. Then Rose, like, dude, Street Fighter 4 and 5 had cool characters.
They did, and
You know what
obviously
I
they had a
mean?
larger roster because we didn't just get four characters a year. We got what they put like six characters every season.
A newbies are a hit. Like Jamie and Luke was a hit.
Hmm.
Like Jamie is a hit, and listen, Jamie's cool. You know, he has this drunken
Yeah,
master thing going on. He's
his
cool.
design is cool.
Design, you know.
Yeah,
Like Jamie gets his character. This he's a cool character design, bro. Make cool characters. That losing to them makes fun. Like, okay, fine. I'm Akuma, an edge lord. Sasuke Hada losing to a ballerina. What the fuck? Fuck. I think I hate Manon the most in this game. Like character design wise, like it doesn't even feel like a fighting game character.
I don't.
The fuck is that shit?
Manon doesn't tilt me as much as Ingrid.
No, it's the character
Oh, the
design, dude.
character
That
design.
tilts me. Yeah, design wise, like, what
Yeah.
is this shit? It's for game.
Well,
Like,
look at Ingrid. She's like a freaking 12-year-old and vroom vroom.
but at least in lore wise is a powerful entity. I accept. You know, like I accept, and her design is like a fireball character. Fine, it's fine.
yeah.
Her
I
supers
think
look
the one
sick as fuck
person
and
that had a
everything.
real
Like,
cool design in Street Fighter V was I really enjoyed seeing Nash and Bison. I like Bison. I like Bison's
oh,
character design.
Bison's design was peak. Street Fighter Five
I love Street Fighter
Bison
V Bison
is my favorite Bison ever.
to a million degrees.
Even though I hated fighting him, but the design wise, Bison
I'm
was
always
peak
gonna be a
Bison.
Bison
Like,
side main man. I love Bison's design in five.
no, but even I like
Manon
design
does
wise.
not
I'm
fit
talking
a
about
Street
like
Fighter
character
character. I
coolness
agree,
wise.
Fonty.
Street Fighter 6 Bison is cool as fuck too, man. Like
Bison's cool.
if I
I just find him bland in
he's
this game.
cool as
He's
fuck.
cool but
And
bland.
I
I
the
enjoyed.
what bland? Have you seen Bison combos? He has one of
No,
the
no, I'm not saying he doesn't have like the
stockiest
combos,
combos in the
but
game.
he has combos. But I just
So
enjoyed
how
him
come he's
more.
bland then?
I just think he's bland. I liked
Maybe
him
you
better.
can say your his game plan is bland. Yeah, his game plan is like simple. But if you're talking about like
Yeah, he has.
sauce,
Yeah,
Bison is
I just,
full of
I just think
sauce,
I
bro.
just enjoyed him more in five, but he's saucy in 5 and 6 and 4. Don't get me wrong.
Well, because you're not a very combo heavy player.
Nah,
You're more of
I'm more
a
of like a
tech
patient,
player.
like
You're a
yeah,
grappler player. Yeah.
yeah.
But if you like combo sauce type player, Bison is one of the best character
He does a
designs
lot of
in Street
damage. As
Fighter
soon
6
as he
ever.
gets that bomb on you,
Dude,
forget
not
about
only
it.
the damage, have you seen the combo sauce, man?
Oh,
Oh
dude, yeah,
my days.
I
Like,
do.
I
He
love
can do
watching
major
Bison.
damage. I love and
I love
I liked
I
Alex's
love the
design
way
better
his
in
combos
five
look
too.
like. Put in the bomb, then do a Psycho Crusher into another move, do a
And it's plus,
stomp
yeah,
into
if you're not
level
blocking,
3,
he's gonna
and his
blast you.
level 3 is gonna
Yeah.
take you across the world and say,
If you're
Worm.
not blocking when he
Oh
has bomb
my
on you,
days.
he's gonna mess you up if he gets you with that with his cycle bomb in you.
Sauce, the combo
Oh
sauce
yeah.
Bison has. Oh, sheesh. Like, I really wanna fuck with Bison in future. Like, if I ever
I wanted to play
play,
Bison again, but I'm just sticking with Geef and Alex for now. And I haven't even
I
played Alex in a
really
while.
love his combo setups.
He
I
does have
really
really
love
strong
his
combos.
combo
He
setups.
and he's
Like,
and what's the other thing Bison
yeah,
can do?
Manon does not beat Street Fighter, man. Manon is like, what the fuck is that shit, bruv? Like, take that bitch out.
Fonte just
Doing,
if you had to take Lily
dude. Whoever
and
designed Manon is a woke son.
would you add in their place?
There's so many. I would rather
Uh,
put Laura instead of that bitch.
I agree with that. I'd put them into like if I could
Dude,
take those
I
two
want
out, I would.
Urian and dude,
I
I want Gil and Urian in this game, man.
oh man, Gil and
Imagine
Urian, man.
Gil.
Urian, let's see.
They are such cool design characters, man. Like, even I don't
I
want to
would rather
play.
have
I'm not gonna
Urian in
play
than
them,
Gil.
but I would want to watch them. I would want to fuck with like I want to fight them. Like, they're strong as lore wise strong character. Like
They very strong, yeah.
they bring variations in the game. That is cool.
I would rather have Urian than Gil. If I could put two characters in place of those two, I would put honestly, I would put Hugo.
But at least Urian should be a staple, man. Urian is such a good design.
But there's so
Then
many staples.
Cody,
Like Urian's an
you
OG
should
character.
bring in Cody,
Gil
man.
is too.
Bring in Cody. Cody is Street Fighter incarnate. He's a Street
Exactly. I
Fighter.
would if I could put two characters in, I would put
Mayor,
Hugo and
man.
Cody or Hakan. Fonte. Hakan.
Nah, bruv. If I'm bringing in Shoto, I won't fuck with Sean. I would rather bring Evil Ryu or Goken instead of that stupid
I
character.
honestly thought
What
they
is
would
that bitch doing
maybe they'll add
basketball
Goken
shit?
eventually. I want to see Goken in because he was a unique Shoto.
Man,
But
Evil Ryu or Kage.
it would
Kage
be
was
hard if you could add
such a unique
if you
Shoto,
could
man.
add Goken or
Kage's
Evil.
design.
If you could add Goken or Evil Ryu, who would you pick?
Evil Ryu, any day. He's my main, second main, man.
Yeah.
He's my true second main. Like, Kage or Evil Ryu, just bring in either. Satsui no Hado, man. I want a Satsui no Hado.
Yeah,
Like, I want, I'm sick of playing one character, but, once you go Akuma, you can never go back.
you know
Because,
what? I want
let me
to
tell you, if
see.
you're a gift player, you can fuck with other pick
Evil. They
anyone
should add
else
him
as your
back.
main other than you,
I think Evil Ryu will
right?
come back.
If you're a GIF main, you're forever a GIF main because GIF is GIF. GIF is GIF.
Geef is Geef,
You can
exactly.
bring in a Nash, you can bring in any grapplers, whatever. I will
I,
play with them
and
a bit, but you will never get off GIF.
if you're a true Geef main, you feel the power.
If you go Akuma, you never go back because
Exactly. You just have a main that
Akuma is Akuma.
you feel your
You get
character, right?
addicted to him, dude.
You connect with your character.
every time every time Daigo says I'm gonna drop Akuma after every tournament, but he doesn't. Because he's been infected by Satsui no Hado.
Fonte.
You know what I and even Akuma acknowledged him. Akuma said he's strong.
There was a point
Like,
where I think
Akuma doesn't acknowledge just anybody.
they were actually
Akuma
considering
acknowledged
making
Cody's strength.
they were actually gonna
Cody might be
I think it
stronger
was
than
like
Ryu.
Street Fighter 5. I think they were actually gonna make make Cody kind of a face, but who knows?
But
But
they
there's no
tried with
doubt
Luke.
Luke,
Luke
man,
is such a flop.
he is.
Like, I
He
think
was
Luke is just
well,
trash.
he was supposed to be the replacement for Ryu and Ken, and obviously you see where that
How do
went.
you replace
You can't. But
Ryu?
that's what they were trying to
You
shove down
cannot
their.
replace Ryuken and Akuma with a Cody, man.
That's what they were
Like
trying to
with
shove
a
down our throats. That's why they added in.
with a look, man. With sandblasting,
They
no, man.
wanted
Mm.
the
If you wanna
modern.
replace them, you gotta bring in a Hadoken character.
They wanted to
Like a,
bring in a modern Shoto, and people were like, "You ain't shoving Luke down our throats to act like he's gonna replace
you know what will a new character that will sell is like a secret Akuma's disciple with a like a brand new set of
Year
moves.
4 should
Satsuino
be
Hado move.
Cody in that season. Fonty, we're telling you, man, like this whole season, I mean, whether you like it or not, I mean, some people like it, others
Cody should
don't.
be a staple.
Cody should have been in. I think Cody's going to make it in, but this the years see the like the every new season is so wild and we don't know who's coming. There's such a large pool
I don't
to
get it. How come you make a game without Balrog, without the four, without Shadowloo?
well,
I don't
because
get
it's
it.
money. It's like it's money. Because I year one when obviously we saw like you know most of the roster, but we found out the characters that they were putting on the season one DLC, and I was like, I know they're not gonna release Akuma like day one, and sure enough, when they said the DLC year one was gonna
Of course,
be,
Akuma is always DLC
yeah, he was gonna be DLC.
since
It's
five.
money. He's money, and um, Balrog, Bison,
Like,
Vega, Sagat. There's more characters we
their
can
money, yeah,
name.
their
They're
money.
money. They're money. So everybody likes. A lot of people like Bison. So when they brought him back, everybody was like, "I'm straight up buying
Evil
Bison."
Ryu is gonna come. I'm telling you, like Evil Ryu or Kage, whatever version, is gonna come in the final season. They need that money, you know.
Oh, they're gonna put. I think see year five.
Oh, Kage is definitely coming back.
If they put Evil Ryu or Kage, that's definitely gonna be money, dude. You know that's gonna be the meta character right there. That's gonna be the meta
Meta
character.
or not, they're gonna sell like crazy.
Oh
Like,
yeah, a
I'm
lot
I'm
of
gonna
people
make.
love Evil Ryu and Kage. I know Snake Eyes would be crazy for Kage because he
I
brought.
wanna stomp the living shit of my players using,
Oh,
like
Kage, if Evil Ryu or Kage would smoke. They would smoke Mai, especially with
like I
with
want.
what they can do. They would smoke Mai, but her fans are still
But do you
stupid.
know one funny thing? Akuma actually does really good versus Mai.
Street Fighter 6 devs said it's gonna have a 10-year cycle, so who knows? Yeah, it's gonna be a long ride in this game. Hopefully they'll make proper actual system changes instead of just doing DLC and battle. Because there's only so much you can do with balance patches. There's only so much you can do, and you can't just keep saying we're gonna nerf this character or buff this character because it gets old after a while. Like, what are you gonna do to this character? And even with new characters, obviously that's easy. With older characters that's been in the game, that's hard. And uh, that's the problem with the fact that they want this game to last 6 more years. So um,
So, oh, by the way, Denjin, when you put this video on YouTube,
mhm.
just edit it and cut it shorter to the point of the changes. All right.
Okay.
So it's
Yeah,
better
I
that
can
way.
cut it. Okay.
And right now we're just chatting. By the way, Fonty and Big Boy, you guys should join the podcast soon,
Yeah.
so that
The next
we
podcast
can
we're gonna do is when the
get
patch
more.
drops on
But
the whenever
going
we're
back to Fatal Fury, like they should start adding King of Fighters characters,
mm,
like for real. That's when people will start buying it, and that will give a run to Street Fighter Six.
I
Because
honestly
like you put in
uh
Irie, Kyo, Leona, Ralph in that game, and watch the game skyrocket.
mm,
I'm gonna play it. I'm gonna play it because Irie is my like second favorite fighting game character ever, other than Akuma. So I'm gonna buy instantly. Irie announced. I'm buying it. I'm fucking with that game,
but
dude.
we're just chatting and we just wanted to give you guys our opinion and we're just talking about what we can say what we want to see in the future. Like there's so many characters to pull from and it's so hard to who they're actually gonna put in the game. It's just such a large pool who we want to see, who we don't want to see.
Ponty,
Uh,
we are just doing Discord call, and I can just add you on a Discord call when we do podcast.
we are gonna do the patch We're gonna do the new patch note podcast when the Yasmin
Oh
drops.
my days, yeah.
We're gonna do
And we
that.
gotta
So
review Yasmin.
oh yeah,
Like,
we're gonna put like the patch notes on screen and go through them and see what changes they made. So that's coming out on the third, guys. And whenever we can do the podcast, um, hopefully everybody, hopefully others can join. But if it's just me and Heretikish again, we're just gonna be going through the patch notes, and that's pretty much gonna be that podcast. Right now, it's been awesome talking with everyone, hanging out with Heretikish, hanging out with you guys. Um, Please show Fonty some love, show Heretikish some love on their channel, guys. I am streaming on YouTube and Twitch right now. If you guys would like to drop a follow, if you guys enjoy the podcast, and I think this week I'm really not gonna stream myself on the game because I think I'm just gonna wait till
there's
Saturday.
no point streaming right now
There really,
because
there really
that's.
isn't, because I'm just gonna wait. I mean, I want to, but I want to wait till the patch notes drop to see what changes hit Geef.
I'm gonna hit up rank now, so that I can get the Akuma color. I forgot that I need to play rank to get that color.
We're yeah,
So
we're gonna just wait for the when the patch drops. Fonty, yeah, hopefully, if you're not busy, hopefully you can join Big Boy, Kano, everybody. So we'll try to hit everybody up and see if you guys are able to join. But if not, we can always work out another podcast with you guys.
yeah, but
You
dude,
guys
we
do
need
auto
major
drivers. Yeah, we talked
competition
about that
for this
earlier,
game.
actually.
The major change that Street Fighter 6 needs is a fucking competition. A
Yeah,
major
at this
competition.
point the devs don't care. They really don't care. They're just keeping
They
it
don't
as
care. They
is
don't
and
care. If they cared, they would have taken care of the netcode
mhm.
getting worse. They would have fixed the issues. There will be more patches. Like, dude, at least like I don't want
I guess a
many patches.
compliment.
I hate frequent patches in a game. I hate frequent patches in a game. But dude, at least give us two patches a year. Like
Well, they kind of
mid-year
they kind
and
of do because they give us like a mid-season patch.
no, there mid-season patch. What? Like there is no major changes.
Yeah, it's more like bug
Major.
fixes apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's like bug fixes and maybe like a
We did like
slight
major patch. Like
change to some characters.
remember when Akuma dropped, there was a major shift.
Oh yeah,
We
definitely.
need more patches like that. Like once a year, at least do a major
Yeah,
balance patch. Like or once or twice a year. Like there are
yeah,
problems with the game right now. Like,
yeah.
dude, Street Fighter 6, I used to love that game,
For
no,
me,
with
no,
all its
not
flaws.
pick up season four
It
because
was
I gotta see what
never
for
a
CEO.
one character game. It
CEO.
was never a meta based game. There was character variation. That's what made I used to love the game for. But now it's just mine.
Yeah, it's a
Dude,
bunch of
in
my's.
doubt, pick up mine. Like, dude, it was not Street Fighter. I love Street Fighter 6 because of that. There was variation. There was character variation. But now it's just my.
I wish you luck in CEO, Fonty. He went to Evo, had fun. He's going to CEO. I wish I could go. One day we all gotta meet up at Evo. It's gonna whether we're competing or not, we could just all meet each other and hang out and meet the players and watch the competition in person. Um, I hope one day we can all do that. But as you were saying, Heretikish, yeah, this game has just become stale, and that's the problem with this game. It's like, uh,
There's no costumes. We don't get costumes. We
no,
don't
I
get
mean we haven't even
patches.
gotten all the summer costumes. Like you released summer costumes for like what 4 or 5 characters. It was Chun,
Cooler
it's
characters. No,
Aki, Jamie, Manon,
they need virgin
Cammy.
money.
Yeah, it's money, and these devs are like, I'm sorry, they're lazy, and I really do think they need to get on the ball with that because the fact we don't have Christmas, Halloween, not even all the summer costumes for everybody, but you guys,
We're not even getting stages with new characters, dude.
yeah,
What the fuck?
yeah, and not to mention we still gotta have more, cost the
Are you gonna watch
outfits.
SummerSlam? Have you seen SummerSlam, by the way?
SummerSlam, oh, I'm hype. I want to see Oba versus Brock. That's
Yeah, I'm. When is that? When is that? When
I
is
think I
that?
believe it's this weekend actually.
Nice, nice.
So we got
Oba is gonna
EC
win.
EWC on, and we
Who do
got
you think is
SummerSlam.
winning, Oba or Brock?
I put my money on Oba.
And I don't want to watch a squash match again. Like I don't want
Honestly, I
like
think
just
they
finisher.
they snowballed us with the fact that it looked like he was gonna like retire, and then he just comes out of nowhere and attacks him. So
So whatever it is, I want the matchup to be a proper match. Like I don't want just
yeah,
F5 one sided. Oh, when Brock is winning, he's just winning, or Oba is winning. I don't want that. I want to see a proper wrestling match, man.
yeah.
Like
I think they're gonna do. I think they're gonna do this match good. I don't think they're gonna. They made it to where Brock was gonna win. I thought that I expected. Oba won, and then Brock comes. They were gonna let him win, and they're building up to this. And the other match I'm
who do
looking
you
forward
think is
to is
winning between CM Punk and Cody Rhodes?
I got Cody.
I want CM Punk to win. I don't like Cody Rhodes for
You don't
some
like Cody?
reason.
I like Cody. Cody's cool.
I think he has it has ran its course. Like we need something new.
I
Well, I
mean
don't
I
want
mean they
Cody
might
is very
let
bland as a character.
they might let CM Punk win. They probably will.
Like Cody is very bland as a character. Like we need a different character to come up. Like Oba is hype. Like we need more characters. Like I don't know what they're doing with Braun
It's kind of
Breaker, man.
like
That
when John
kid had
Cena went heel.
Braun Breaker, man. What are they doing with that character? He had so much potential, man. I don't
How
get
about
it.
who do you
What
got
is
on Roman Reigns versus Seth Rollins?
I want Roman to win. I don't like Seth Rollins. But Seth Rollins is a crazy good character, though. Like I don't
Yeah,
mind if he wins.
he's got the charisma. I mean, they both have
And look
charisma,
at
but
him wrestling in ring wrestling capability, man. Seth doesn't have a bad match in his bone. He doesn't have a bad match. Like he makes every match good.
he does. Roman, I think he just become. I don't know if the word right
Roman
word
is
is.
a great wrestler, man.
He I
Roman
don't.
can tell a story.
He can,
Roman
and
Reigns can
that's
tell
what
a story.
I
Like
think people just think he's stale running the whole bloodline thing, but but that's obviously what.
whatever it is, it's fine. I don't mind with the bloodline story, but
Yeah, I like the
dude,
bloodline
Jake,
where it's going. I want to see who do you got between the Usos and Jacob Fatu versus LA Knight and
I don't even care about that match.
you
I
don't.
don't like
I
none
actually
of
want to
them.
see that match. I we'll see where that one goes. That one's kind of
I
like
don't fuck with LA Knight at all. I don't vibe with that guy. He's a botch machine. He's just fake hype. He's good on the mic, but his wrestling abilities are so bad. He keeps botching every match.
I saw when he
He's a
botched that
botch
one time
machine.
last week. I was like,
He
ooh,
he
that was bad.
botches every match. He's bad.
Yeah.
His in ring is boring.
You
His
got Roman
finisher
and
is
Fonty.
worst, one of the worst finishers in the world. Like, what is that finisher even? Like, dude, he gotta change his finisher. He's got great mic skill. That's it. Looks good on paper, but meh.
I honestly
Like
love Jacob Fatu.
Jacob
I
Fatu, I love that guy's in-ring capability, but he also needs to go for a different finisher. Like it's just mandible claw and like
well that was he changed his
moonsault.
finisher. Yeah, I mean it's traditional in their wrestling repertoire, but it
Like, dude, I like Chad Gable as a wrestler, man. That
yeah oh yeah
motherfucker is like
Chad
Kurt
Gable is
Angle
super
reincarnate.
strong. Like when he back then when he wrestled Braun Strowman, that back the
Dude,
suplex he did,
and Jarman suplex Braun
that
Strowman,
German
man.
suplex,
Like,
yeah, he that was amazing strength in itself. That was pretty
and
insane.
Chad Gable is a great wrestler, man. He needs to be pushed. Like, he's like a fusion between Chris Benoit and Kurt Angle. Like,
Pretty yeah.
that's a
He
great
was with
wrestler, man.
I think he was with Kurt for a tiny bit.
He's a great wrestler. And then I don't know, WWE right now is so boring, man. Like I fuck with
I tune
AEW
in,
more.
but I just watch for the main
I like
storylines.
AEW more than WWE now. Like AEW has better matches, better
It's just certain
wrestlers.
storylines. They're just sticking to storylines. They're really not doing anything new. I mean, they have had people go heel and all that, but
WWE need to create new stars, man. New stars. And their new stars,
I think what they're
they need
trying
to
to
go.
do is build up because I think at one point they're gonna bring Zilla Fatu in. I think Zilla
Yeah,
Fatu is
because we
coming
need
in.
more stars, man. We because Rock is retiring. Roman Reigns is about to retire.
I think they'll give the
We need
match to Oba
larger
this
than life
time.
characters like The Rock, Austin, like the Undertaker. There's a void, dude. There's no good. Like Oba is hype. I really like
Well, you
Oba,
know
but
where the
Oba
WWE
needs to work on his mic skills. His mic skill is very repetitive. That needs
WWE
to
failed
be.
when I know it was COVID time, but they brought him back like 2 times, and I think Braun Strowman had enough
They
of
fucked
saying,
up with Drew McIntyre,
"Oh
man.
yeah, yeah, Drew McIntyre brought the fire,
They
dude."
fucked up with another guy who was in the what's that? Judgment Day. That tall
Um,
guy's name. What's his name?
what was it? Oh, God, why am I having a brain fart? I know who you're talking about. I know who you're talking about.
Yeah, I'm having the. I have
Fonty's gonna
problem.
bring it up right now if he knows, because I know who you're talking about. Um,
Right? The
he was
yeah.
a tall
That's
dude and he had long hair. Yeah, I know who you're
yeah,
talking
yeah,
about.
yeah.
I don't know why I'm having a
That's
brain
like
fart.
a bit like Undertaker vibe.
Um,
He does choke
what was
slam and all
his
that.
name? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart.
Yeah, me too. Because he's not
Damien,
featured. No, Damien. Yeah, Damien
Damien,
Priest.
Damien Priest. Yep.
That guy,
They,
they bought with that guy as well. They need to create like he could easily take place of a Kane or Undertaker. Like
yeah,
do you know if I'm WWE, I would create another Undertaker. Since Undertaker is dead, man, his soul
they
can
kind of
travel to another
a long
body.
time ago they
Yeah,
actually tried to.
If I'm WWE, I'll make a storyline with him like Undertaker's soul has taken over Damien Priest and
Oh,
he's
that
the
would be
new
sick.
Undertaker,
They
right?
actually
He's
tried
the
to
new
do.
Undertaker, and
They
he can do all those movesets. He's agile. He's good in the ring. Like I'll create a new Undertaker from that
they tried
body.
to do like another Undertaker bit. His name was Mordecai. This was back in like
Nah, but that's so boring. That was so
they tried to do Mordecai like kind of like an Undertaker
no.
bit,
But
but
Damien Priest can just be the new Undertaker because Undertaker is an immortal being, right? Undertaker will just hand over his urn and something and give him a
yeah.
dark
He would
manager.
be sick
And
if he had like a Undertaker bit. That would definitely be sick.
if I'm
But
the writers, I'm gonna make him the next Undertaker. Trust me, I would pick
I think they effed up when they
Triple H.
got rid of Braun Strowman because they weren't pushing him right. They just kind of used him the wrong way, and they got rid of
Look,
him
the
twice.
wrestlers these days, they look so puny. Like they doesn't even look like why wrestling was so good back then? Because look at the body of work. When Triple H would enter the ring, would feel like he's gonna eat you alive as a
Oh yeah,
fucking.
I mean he's still
Look
kind
at
of in shape, but
a
he's
Rock.
older
When the
now.
Rock will go in, like you will feel like he's gonna kill 20 people alone. Like when Austin will go in, he's gonna like look at the body of it. Look at the wrestlers now. If it's like I can beat that guy up, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
I can beat that guy up. Like what
One
the
of
fuck is this?
my favorite wrestlers back then, and he still is today, is Batista.
Oh my days! Yeah, look at Batista. Look at Randy Orton. Like,
Oh yeah, Randy Orton.
dude,
He's still
even
fit to this day. He's
the
fit.
the ruthless aggression era was so good. Look at the legendary
Yeah,
wrestlers
there we
came
go,
out of
Fonty.
that.
Yeah, it was Damian
Rock.
Priest.
Like they cannot replay do that. Like the wrestlers that are coming in are puny little motherfuckers.
You
Like
know, they're more
I
like
would beat
pretty. They're
that
more
guy
like
up.
pretty boys. They're like pretty boys. Like they're coming in with.
Like I don't know, man. Like I don't know. It's Oba is a cool dude. Braun Breaker is cool dude, but Damian Priest was a cool wrestler. Then they fucked up with Drew McIntyre. They're not creating larger.
Yeah.
Dude, what is wrestling? We know it's
Yeah,
all an act.
I'm
So
sorry. A lot of these guys
we
coming
want
in.
larger than life characters like Undertaker. Like, dude, as a kid, I was scared of Undertaker.
I was
You know what I mean?
not gonna
Like,
lie.
dude, like when I was crying when Kane came in and killed Undertaker. I actually thought they'd killed him.
When they first unmasked Kane, I was like, oh my god.
Oh my days, scary! We
It was
actually
scary.
bought into the
I was like,
dude.
oh my
You know
goodness.
what killed wrestling is they killed kayfabe.
Mhm. Mhm.
Like that's what killed. Like when I was a kid growing up, when I saw Undertaker beating up Austin and Rock, I cried, "Oh no, Undertaker is so evil, dude!" Like, dude, well, like, where? Show me one character the kids are gonna be afraid of now. Like, show me one monster that, or a heel like Triple H. You hated the Edge. You hated that guy. Like, what are the like
Triple H played a
heels?
really good heel all the time. He was
Dude,
really good
dude,
as a heel.
dude, greatest heel ever. Triple
Mhm.
H. Triple H is one of my
Triple H
in
could
my
play a
Mount
really good
Rushmore.
heel.
Like if I want to put a Mount Rushmore, it's Rock, Austin, Undertaker, Triple H.
I have to say Goldberg needs to be in there too. I loved Goldberg.
Yeah, Goldberg is also one, but like I'm talking about WWE.
Mhm.
If you want to go WCW, is a different story. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But I would still put in like my Mount Rushmore won't be four wrestlers. I'm gonna put in Brock Lesnar there because, dude, Brock is a real athlete.
He
You
really
know,
is.
like
He shook up the wrestling industry because not only was he real, but when they brought him in, he just
then Kurt Angle would be there. Like, but dude, yeah, in OG's, I would put Goldberg there. Like Goldberg was like a superhero, but bruv, believable and prime Goldberg. Kids cry about this old Goldberg, you know. Kids did not see prime Goldberg. He was jackhammering,
Mhm.
military pressing, big
Yep.
show.
People
Like,
forget when they're actually doing this, it's not you still have to have strength to do what you got to do even though they're
dude,
assisting you.
Goldberg was peak
He
wrestling.
was,
Like,
and people forget like even whether it was him or whether it
spear,
was
bro, that spear looked legit.
it's still
And
one
let
of the
me tell
legendary
you,
spears.
get hit by Goldberg's spear, then come back and tell me it didn't hurt.
Dude,
Do you remember
I just looking at Braun
when
Breaker do
Christian
his
moved away,
looking at Braun
when
Breaker's
Christian
spear,
moved away
it
and
makes
Goldberg
me.
speared the referee, I actually legit thought he killed the referee.
Oh yeah, the watching Goldberg do it, ooh, that hurt. Vince McMahon is the greatest heel ever. Vince,
Oh
oh my
fuck
god,
yes, fuck yes.
Vince is he was just pure. He was pure evil, man. He was.
And
I
it
mean,
was fun to watch wrestling, man, back then.
you're
Like
fired.
WCW and WWE both were so
Oh,
great.
you know
And
who was really good as a general manager? It was Eric Bischoff too.
oh my days, yeah.
He was a good general manager. He could be a good general manager, or he could play the heel general manager.
You know
So
the big problem with WWE right now, they don't have a larger than life heel. Imagine heel back then. Triple H,
yeah,
Edge, Chris Jericho, Randy Orton,
Triple H was probably the biggest best heel ever.
heel
Like
ever.
other than that,
But they never replaced someone like him.
The Rock could probably come in second. The
The
Rock,
Rock heel Rock is fucking crazy too, right?
yeah, those are like the
There is
two biggest heels in my book. Like
no replacing them.
Triple H played a really good heel. I think he's number one, and The Rock
And
probably
Edge,
takes
for
second.
me, Edge is number two heel ever.
Edge
Edge
was a
heel.
definite Edge was a good
I
heel
actually
too.
hated that guy. Like, dude, you would hate that guy. Randy Orton heel. My days. This is a scary fucking dude. It actually gave the psycho vibe, you know? Like, dude, like, anyways, like, wrestling doesn't have a good heel. That's why there's no good hero. Like,
Wrestling nowadays,
we want a. How do you make a baby face popular? Because
well,
look at John Cena.
I
Fought,
think that's where Solo Sikoa is. He was the hated guy. Now he's kind of being the babyface now. So
uh,
not necessarily right now, but he's kind of becoming like a heel turn.
yeah, but you know what I mean. Like, mm, you need to create something like, dude. They had to bring back Brock for Oba to look big. You know,
Yeah.
like when how do you make Batista, Randy Orton when they beat Triple H, right? There is like they had to bring in a Brock, but where is a new heel that Oba
There
is
really
gonna fuck
isn't.
with after that?
I think what
Exactly. Who's
WWE
Oba gonna
is
fuck with after that?
W
After Brock is done,
WWE is
where is
lacking people that have charisma, and I think it's a lot of these people they're bringing in just don't fit what
dude?
wrestling.
Damian Priest had all the heel written over.
Damian Priest is epic, and him with Rhea Ripley, they should they should remain like a mixed tag
They,
team.
not only that, they could make them the biggest heel of the company. Actually, not with the Judgment Day
Yeah.
bullshit, but actual heel. You know, a heel who's strong but evil. You know, like Undertaker.
Mm.
Undertaker could play a heel and a good guy at the same time, like an anti-hero type character, right? Oba needs wrestlers. Then Drew McIntyre was a perfect heel,
See, right now the
dude.
biggest thing they got going is Oba and Brock. After this, where it goes, I don't know.
Now, how do you build Oba from there? That's my question.
it's gonna be interesting to see where they go, and
Exactly. There is nobody to make him like. That's why they need to create
I think the only
characters.
thing that's really keeping WWE going right now is the Bloodline storyline and Over versus Rock.
And
Other
and
than that, I really
and
don't think
and
anything else is.
Fatu was doing good versus Roman, but they made him lose to Roman and then bent him over.
Hmm.
Dude, he could have been a great heel, but no.
But yeah,
They had to go back to
back in the
Roman.
early 2000s and up to like maybe I don't know, maybe 2020 2015 is where wrestling
Nah, wrestling is dying.
it is
TKO
dying.
takeover
It
was,
just doesn't hit the hype like it used to. It doesn't.
and TKO is the final nail in the coffin.
Yeah.
TKO is
I
just
mean,
stupid, man.
AEW is more entertaining right now than WWE, honestly. I
In the long run, AEW is gonna beat WWE. I'm telling
Yeah.
you, because AEW is actually putting in great matches.
Mhm.
Dude, Kenny Omega's recent match when he
Exactly.
won the
Kenny
title was,
Omega,
oh,
you got
that match
the
was
Don Callis
so
family.
good. Dude, AEW is gonna take over because AEW is creating new stars.
Mhm.
And AEW is getting proper stars, building up stars. Like AEW has a proper roster. If you look at it, like, dude, WWE doesn't have a proper roster.
You know
They're
what's gonna make it hype is if Zilla Fatu comes back and helps at SummerSlam. That's what I
we
think is
will
really.
see what happens.
We'll see.
We'll see. Because they need to really move away from that bloodline thingy because
They
it's
do. I think
getting
people are.
so.
I think people are tired of it right now. And I've seen comments like, "When is this Bloodline storyline gonna end?"
It has ran its course. Like
It really
it
has.
is to go.
It
It is to
has. Like
go.
it gets getting old, and let it be. Move on.
And they cannot build up characters from NXT. NXT had a good product, but they never built up NXT
Yeah,
stars. Like NXT stars come to WWE and then they just main roster and they just die.
they do. Yeah, and it's entertaining to a point, but a lot of them don't have that wrestling look.
Bro, this dynasty need to stop making clickbaity videos, man. Like, how come this guy is popular? He keeps making this guy and True Underdog Gaming. They just keep making like same video, clickbaity video. Oh, new Mortal Kombat 13 announcement at Gamescom 2020.
It's social media, man. Anything that people want to watch, they'll.
Now we need to start making clickbaity videos. Then, like, dude,
I see a
like,
lot of clickbaiting videos.
let me.
I'm just like they get tons of views, but I don't worry about it. I put out my content, and I'm like, you like it, you like it. You don't, you don't.
But it is what it is. We've been like OGs of YouTube right now. Right now, like our channels are old and like, dude, 500 subscribers and like we're not but the anyways, like we found a formula and
Mhm.
our yapping videos are getting views. So yeah, we'll just keep making it. What you do is when you upload this on
5:45
YouTube,
already.
go to YouTube Studio
Mhm.
and you can just edit out all the extra
I
bits. Just
will,
put in the important
cause I'm
parts.
actually gonna have to get
That's it.
going now and take care of a few things, but
Anyways, we had a
um,
great chat
we had a great
and like
stream, and everybody, thank you guys for tuning in, and
third, let's just keep our fingers crossed and let's just hope at least get a change in the meta. I don't want to see fan every tournament, man. I'm sick of it.
hopefully we'll see some decent changes to characters that actually need a nerf shot and characters that actually need a little bit of a buff. But as we said, we don't expect anything. Just don't touch our characters.
Yeah, leave them be.
They really
And
don't.
guys,
They but
check out my
they
channel.
they really
I'm
don't
about to post a
need a
video right
nerf.
now, Akuma versus Sagat, and it's going live. Like means it's going public now. So yeah, right after that, then you try to check it. I'm gonna
I
fight a
will.
carried Sagat right now.
Thank you,
So yeah.
Fonty. We glad everybody could stop by. Thank you guys for joining us today. We're hopefully gonna be able to get together with a few other people, such as Fonty, Big Boy, and obviously Heretikish and
Oh,
myself.
the views are gonna keep coming. Trust me,
We we
it's gonna keep
we love
coming.
doing the podcast for you guys just to give you our intake. And the next podcast we're gonna plan out is the season 4 patch
Right
notes.
after the day after patch notes, because on third we're gonna study the patch notes
Yep.
and then
This
we're
the
gonna
we're gonna have the all the patch notes and we're gonna go through all the characters and see what got buffed, what got nerfed.
prediction. Okay, last minute prediction time. Which characters getting buffed? Which characters getting nerfed?
Honestly, I'm gonna say I'm working now, but I'll check your vid later. Okay. Honestly, I want to say definitely Mai might get the nerf. I think she might get
Yeah,
the nerf.
Mai getting nerfed, Terry getting nerfed.
Honestly, you know what? Now that you mention it, Terry. I think Terry might get the nerf. I don't know about Mai, but Terry
Uh,
definitely needs a nerf.
Mai getting nerfed for sure, for
Mai
sure.
definitely needs a nerf. Now Blanca's
I
gonna be
think
interesting to
Blanca
see.
might get a nerf buff,
Blanca, as good as he's been doing, I think they just might nerf him, but we'll see. I don't think they will
but
yet.
he's gonna get a nerf buff. That's what I think. They're gonna nerf him and they're gonna buff him something.
Exactly. I don't. I
I think
don't.
Gift is also gonna get a nerf buff. They're gonna nerf something about Gift, but I don't know what. But they're gonna buff something about Gift as well.
They just might.
Uh,
Akuma.
nerf buff. Akuma, I don't think there's anything to nerf about him. So they might
Might
just buff him
absolutely
because the
nerfed.
tournament results been atrocious lately. They might give him some health, I guess.
They
Maybe.
might.
I
We'll
don't
have
know.
to. Our expectations are low. We don't really expect
Yeah.
anything big,
So with
but
Akuma, I think Nakayama hates Akuma, so I won't be surprised to nerf him
if
as
I
well.
swear, if Ingrid gets buffed,
Ingrid is definitely getting a buff.
I'm pulling out my hair.
Ingrid is definitely getting buffed. Taki is getting buffed. Chun-Li is getting buffed. Kimberly might get more
Oh my
buffs.
god, if they buff Kimberly
JP,
again, that's gonna be
dude,
crazy.
I won't be surprised they buff JP and Ryu again. Jamie is getting buffed,
Oh my
Major.
god,
I'm telling you.
if they buff JP
I'm,
again,
I'm.
how many buffs
Oh,
do these
they're
people
gonna
need?
buff Jamie.
Oh my
I'm
god, they
telling you
keep
right
see. This
now.
is exactly what we talk about. Why are they buffing these characters?
They're gonna buff Cammy and Ken. I'm
I
telling
think
you right now, they're buffing
I
Ken
definitely
Luke.
think they're gonna give Cammy a buff. Definitely, they're gonna definitely
They're
give
gonna
Cammy a buff.
buff Ken. They're gonna buff Luke. I'm telling you, Ken is getting a buff.
I think Ken will get a buff. Cammy definitely. I think she's gonna get a buff. But I swear, if they buff Jamie and JP, I'm pulling out my hair too.
Yeah, but Jamie is
They're probably
getting
gonna make him more.
Marisa is getting buffed too. Lily
They're
might
probably
get
gonna
buffed.
make him more
Manon
plus
gets
on
buffed.
his heavy punch.
Oh my days, God knows what they're gonna do with
I
Jamie.
know they keep buffing him,
Like
and I don't
they
think
might just
Jamie.
let him carry over some drinks
I
next
think
round,
yeah,
maybe.
they
I don't know.
probably will. And Cammy, I could definitely see getting a buff. Ken, I
But
could see.
why?
I don't know,
Cammy
man. I
just
could see her getting a
Cammy
buff.
fell
I don't
off
know, but I think they're gonna
because of
buff
the
her.
meta.
I think they're gonna. I think
Just
they're gonna buff
nerf
her.
the meta and the game will be better. Lots of character will go up automatic. Like love nerf the metas.
But if
That's
I
it.
swear,
I don't know.
if they buff JP, I don't know what
Yasmin
to
is
say.
gonna be a headache. That boomerang looks
Dude, I'm
exactly
telling
like
you right
my
now, we're not
Chan
gonna be able to do
situation.
anything. We're not gonna be able to do anything. You gotta. That's what they're gonna be abusing. My
That
I could
boomerang is gonna be same like mine. Like what the hell is Capcom doing in design,
exactly,
man?
dude. That's gonna be her go-to. I'm telling you, she's gonna be dumb. And
It's gonna be stupid.
I could see Fonty. I could definitely see Mai getting touched right now, but we'll see. Because as good as she's
We'll
doing in
see.
tournaments, I could see them maybe scaling something. But it's gonna be a slap on the hand. I don't. I think they have to be careful how they buff her or nerf her. Excuse me, because what's gonna happen is then she's dependent on her fans. So it's gonna be like a slap on the hand if that. That's why they're probably not even gonna like do anything to her. Sagat
Anyways,
definitely.
yeah.
Sagat needs a nerf too, but
They're gonna chop Sagat's medium punch. That's it.
I
Nothing
hope so.
else.
But we'll get back to you guys when the patch
All right.
drops, when Yasmin drops as
You
well.
guys check my video. It's a 3 minute video. Doesn't take long,
Check
but there's
his
some saucy
show
combos there.
Heretikish, Fonty, Big Boy, Kano. Show everybody some love, guys,
Everybody.
and we're gonna get out of here. This has been Heretikish and Dinjin podcast, and we will see you guys in the next in the next stream podcast and Thank you guys for tuning
Catch.
in, and we're gonna tune out. I am Dungeon Bash. Thank you guys for tuning in. До свидания and Kora Show. Peace out, ladies and gents.